All right, we're recording. We're in.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Beautiful Friendship Podcast. I am Luke Anaya.
I'm Eric Dominguez.
And today we have a very, very special guest that we'll be discussing our movies with, and it is
I'm Michael Capanos.
Stephen Michael Capanos
And
II, to be exact.
kill yourself.
Stephen Michael Capanos the second. Um,
Yes, my
welcome,
father's the first.
welcome to the show, Michael. Welcome.
Yes, bro.
It's true. It is actually truly an honor to be here. I am, a longtime fan of the podcast, even though there's 2 episodes. Longtime fan.
Bro, he's a day one.
I am a day one.
Yeah.
I listen to the podcast while I play Satisfactory, and it's peak.
Yeah. That sounds
Least
pretty good.
obvious plug-in.
I mean, yeah, man, that sounds like a good deal. I would listen to the
All right,
podcast if I
let's
wasn't
just-
in it. So
Yeah. No, but for real. Let's just jump right into
Well,
it. Eric, how
well,
about you
let's
lead us
let Michael
into
introduce
this,
himself. Michael, introduce yourself.
Oh,
Where?
yeah.
How do people know
I
you?
don't know what do.
Oh, yeah. Say,
Oh, I didn't even think. But I am. I played John in John and Wyatt with my buddy Luke.
yes.
I was also Mason in the Fullermans, which Luke was
Yep.
also my father for that.
Yes, I was.
And I don't know what else. That's probably like about it, really.
Yeah.
I mean, we did the
I
school
mean,
musicals and
he
stuff.
does a ton of like short films with us, and
Yeah.
it's really fun. He's a funny guy.
Cool shit. All right. So last week, or not last week, actually last week at the release of this, um, on Thursday, I believe there was the release of the Oscar nominations. They announced everything nominated, and I would love to go through it. Let's see how we feel about them. It's a weird set of
All right.
nominations.
It is a little bit weird. I was
It's-
kind of expecting some, but on others I was
I
a
mean,
little bit shocked by.
okay, so it definitely is a stacked year, but it's much weirder than last year's nominations, which weren't that weird at all. But like, this is one of the most bizarre Oscar nomination lists we've gotten in recent years. There's some good surprises and there's some really fucking big disappointments. So,
I know.
all right,
All right, let's
start off.
list them. Yeah.
Okay, so first category, writing or original screenplay. We have Blue Moon, It Was Just an Accident, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, and Sinners.
Okay.
I have seen all these movies. It's a great pick. I think this is one of the better categories. And as I said, there's some good surprises. I'm very, very excited that Blue Moon made its way here. Blue Moon is like one of my favorite screenplays of the year. It's an incredible screenplay, and I'm glad it made it into original screenplay for the category. I'm also glad It Was Just an Accident made it. Unfortunately, It Was Just an Accident did not make it pretty much anywhere else, I don't think.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
I think that's a pretty big shame.
Oh my God,
I've heard some parts about like obviously I haven't seen it, but just the fact alone that the director's literally gonna go to
Yes.
jail when he goes back to his
Yes,
country after the tour.
What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
let's
So
fill Michael in.
okay. Yeah. So It Was Just an Accident is made by a director named Jafar Bahini. It's an Iranian film, and if you don't know, Iranian is under a regime and a authoritarian government, and Jafar Bahini makes films criticizing his own government, which is not allowed there. He's gone to prison multiple times for making films against the state or against the country. And this latest one, he's on tour, a press tour, promoting his film right now. But when he goes back home, he's gonna go to prison for 1 year for making this movie.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie.
I did not know that.
This
at all.
movie and a lot of his movie, I think most of his movies were made fully in secret. Like people had to do it yeah. I don't really know a lot of the logistics behind it, but I know they were done fully in secret.
Yeah.
And it was very hard. I know one of his films was smuggled out of the country by putting it on a USB drive, and that was inside a cake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna be inside a person.
Jesus Christ.
That's insane, dude.
Pulp Fiction. Bro. Yeah, so for that, I think that's a story that is kind of like it's a level of an importance that I think should be
Oh,
definitely should have been
100%.
nominated for
And
that.
if you're
That's pretty
taking
cool.
out all of the context, all the cultural context behind it, it's still a fucking incredible movie.
Yeah,
It's one of
that's
the
what I
best of
hear.
the
I
year.
heard it's like it's funny, it's like
It's
it's
surprisingly
good. It's like
heartwarming. Do you want to just for the audience, this is not really any spoilers, but
let's just
the
have a
main
rundown.
plot behind it is that it's a group of people who went to prison in Iran for different fake crimes because they're under an authoritarian government, like, protesting and all this shit, standing up for workers' rights, stuff like that. And while they were in prison, they were tied down and blindfolded and tortured, which is realistic. This stuff happens in Iran all the time. And these people got released out of prison. Well, one day, one of the main character thinks he hears the voice of the man who tortured him and this group of people in prison. And him and this group of people kidnapped the man. And they're not sure if it's the guy who tortured them in prison or not. And it's about, that. That's what the story follows.
Sounds really good. I haven't. I mean, like, it's just hard to find movies like that on streaming. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere, is it?
It is up for VOD. You can rent or buy it right now. Anybody in
Okay.
the audience, I highly recommend it. I highly recommend it to you. So yeah, we check it out. It's incredible.
All right. Yeah, I really want to. Yeah, because I've been getting into. I've been wanting to get into after No Other Choice. Like, I've been wanting to get into foreign films.
Oh shit!
I still
shit!
haven't
Shit!
seen The
My
Secret
recommendation, my recommendation at the end of today is gonna help you with that.
Thank you. Oh my
Um,
gosh.
Other thing that I wanted to talk
Well,
about with
foreplay.
original screenplay. All the nominations. Marty Supreme is a great screenplay. We talked about that. Sinners is a great, obviously incredible screenplay. And same with Sentimental Value, which is another foreign film, which is also as an incredible screenplay.
Yes.
There is one screenplay this year that is also phenomenal that missed, and I don't know what I would replace it with. Honestly, maybe Marty Supreme or Sinners. I'd replace it with. Eve Victor's Sorry Baby screenplay is phenomenal. If you haven't seen Sorry Baby, it's also incredible, and it's free to stream on
Yeah.
HBO Max. It's
Like I said, I haven't locked in, but I'll watch.
it's so good, and it's
HBO
easily
Max is the bane of Michael's existence, bro.
And-
It is. Everyone's like, "Oh, Michael, you should go watch this thing," and I'm like, "Oh, what's it on?" And then like, it's gotten to the point. Luke is like, "Hey, you should watch this thing." I just look at him and he looks at me and I go, "It's on HBO Max." I know.
what made you against HBO Max?
No, he has nothing against it. He just doesn't have it, and it's
Yeah.
making him angry because like he really has a ton of shit on
Because
there
I
that he
want
wants
it
to watch.
because it has a lot of good stuff on there, and it's I don't have it, and I'm a little hard on money to get it. So
I thought you were like against like the whole like Victor Zaslav Warner Brothers situation, how they like renamed it to Max in a very
no,
stupid way.
I don't really care that much.
Dude, it's okay. But yeah, I mean, I wish Sorry Baby got any nominations. It got 0 today, and I mean, it easily could have gotten
Yeah.
Best Picture. It easily she could have gotten Best Actress, and we'll talk about that because there's slots for her. And obviously, I think original screen, but the screenplay is the best part about that movie. She also easily could have gotten Best Directing. It's a well-directed movie as well. I really wish Sorry Baby was recognized today, but unfortunately was not. But it has been recognized at past award shows this year, so I'm glad it is getting some recognition.
Sure.
Okay, writing adapted screenplay. We have Begonia, we have Frankenstein, we have Hamnet, we have One Battle After Another, and we have Train Dreams.
That's like, I think the perfect
Yeah.
list, honestly.
Okay, well,
What do you
mean,
think is missing?
Well,
Because I
there's-
think from adapted.
I mean, No Other Choice, 100%. No Other Choice is
Oh.
adapted from
Yeah.
the book. I forget who wrote it, but it's named The Axe.
Oh, that's right. Oh my
Yes.
God, I forgot that it was
And it's-
an adapted screen.
Yeah, it's a pretty phenomenal screenplay as well.
Christ.
And honestly,
that's-
what would I replace it with? I would kick Frankenstein off this category. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. I like the movie.
I like-
I agree.
I like Frankenstein a
agree.
lot, but the screenplay is
Yeah.
the worst part about that movie. Yeah, they have fucking lines like,
Yes.
"Oh, Victor, you're the monster," and that is, I mean, that kind of stuff
No, it-
fucking pains me.
It is.
That
Although I will say I do really enjoy the final little like monologue that
I enjoy it, but
that the monster
it's just
has,
like,
the
I
creature.
got tired about stuff like that because the thing about Frankenstein is it was such a good movie in like acting wise, production design wise, directing wise, and then they have to put in some of that shit. They have to.
Yeah.
And
No, that I
and it's
understand.
like
I
it pains me
understand.
because I know Del Toro is a better filmmaker than that. But when I hear stuff like Victor, you're the monster, that kind of shit pains me. I still liked the movie a lot, so
But Victor was the monster.
yeah.
How else will the audience come to that conclusion?
Yeah, all of these are great screenplays. Oh, we didn't say what we thought would win. In original screenplay, I think Sinners has the award. I think they're gonna give it to Sinners.
Really?
Yes.
I think it should go to Sinners. I don't know if it will though.
I think it is gonna go to
I don't
Sinners.
think it.
I don't think Blue
Really?
Moon or
What?
It Was Just an Accident, like the two clear better screenplays of this. Maybe Sentimental Value will get it, and that's also a phenomenal screenplay. I think all of those screenplays, Blue Moon, Marty Supreme, It Was Just an Accident, Sentimental Value, are like all better than Sinners, but I think Sinners is gonna get it, and wouldn't be mad. Sinners doesn't have a bad screenplay.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, you know what? Maybe yeah. That makes sense. I could totally see Sinners getting best screenplay.
Out of adapted screenplay, I think One Battle has it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yes.
And honestly, out of all of these choices, I would probably give it to One Battle as well. It's a great screenplay.
I would personally give it to No Other Choice. Oh, wait. Oh.
Okay, well, we'll
It's
talk
straight
about
up.
No Other Choice later, but it wasn't fucking nominated, and the Academy apparently
know, bro.
fucking hates Park Chan-wook. But,
Because
okay, visual effects. This is the most bizarre category we have this year. It's so fucking weird.
I have a lot to say
and
about
surreal.
this.
Yeah, I do too. So our nominees are Avatar: Fire and Ash. Expected. Everyone knew that was going to be nominated
that's
for visual
fair.
effects since it was announced. An Avatar film is
probably
always
win.
nominated for visual effects, right? I mean, I'm
Yeah, no, it's-
surprised it didn't have a bigger impact at the Oscars. Last Avatar, Way of Water, was nominated for Best Picture. So, then we have F1. Obviously, there's great visual effects in that. I think it's an okay movie. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but out of the parts about it, the visual effects are very good in it. I will admit. I think it might be Oscar worthy, and we've been hearing about it for months. Okay, this is the weird one. Jurassic World Rebirth.
Oh God. How?
I mean, I'm surprised.
CGI slop.
No one likes it. I mean, there's some terrible moments of CGI in that movie. Everyone forgot about it. And the weirdest part about it is that another movie, Superman, which was like a big cultural moment when it came out. It was like a big zeitgeist moment when it came out this year, which is something that I think the Academy considers. Seeing what they nominate, they do consider what's like a big cultural moment, what people have seen. Superman had a huge For Your Consideration campaign for visual effects and did not get it. And honestly, it deserves it. The visual effects in Superman are genuinely like phenomenal. They're great.
Yeah. I would replace that in a heartbeat. But Eric,
Yeah.
talk about this next nominee. Talk about it right now.
The Lost Bus.
Okay. All right. Hold on.
Do you know what The Lost
Before
Bus
we-
is?
Yeah, I've watched it.
You've watched The Lost Bus?
Yes, I've watched The Lost Bus.
Okay, I have not seen The Lost Bus.
Oh.
All right, let's.
I'm
before
gonna watch it
I
before the
bash-
award show, but I have not seen it. I know what it is, but I have not seen it.
Yeah, before I bash on it, does it deserve best visual effects? Low key, the visual effects in it are very good. Like very good. Like it's very believable that it's the wildfires actually happening, and it's
Better than
like
Superman?
very impressive. That's exactly what I was about to say. Is it better than Superman? No, but a cool thing about it, and this is kind of personal, is I personally know so many people in this movie that worked on this movie. Xavier Lopez's girlfriend was a stand-in for American Ferrera in this movie.
Oh wow.
And the children's theater company that I do that I did shows with, there's a ton of kids in there that did this movie. I personally auditioned for this movie, and the casting directors were all very nice. I got in a Zoom call, and they're all very nice people. The crew's amazing. McConaughey was kind of fed up with the kids on set. I heard, fucking, it was like a part on set where he was literally driving the bus because it's like a controlled area. He like drives
Yeah.
it like in a loop in the woods, and he was going way too fast. And then the director got on the walkie and was like, "Oh, McConaughey, could you slow down, please?" And he was like, "All right, all right, all right." And then he slowed down it. I just but yeah, I do think it's cool that I know people that are in an Oscar nominated movie.
Yeah, that's cool. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, that's the
I
coolest
don't
part
know.
about it. Yeah.
It's by director Paul Greengrass, who is a director that I'm not a fan of. So I don't know, but
Interesting.
and then our final one is Sinners, which does deserve to be there.
Yeah.
Um,
Peak.
what do I think will win? Avatar: Fire and Ash has it in the bag. There's no one
Oh,
else
yeah,
that has another
for sure.
chance. And what do I want to win?
Yeah.
Obviously, Avatar: Fire and Ash. The visual effects are beautiful in that movie.
Mhm.
Have you seen Avatar: Fire and Ash, Luke?
No, actually, I haven't. I have not seen Avatar: Fire and Ash. It's yeah.
Oh, that's
I have
crazy.
not seen
I
it.
haven't. I haven't seen any of the Avatar movies.
Well,
I know, bro.
if you've seen Way of Water, you've seen Fire and Ash. I'll say that.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I have seen Way of Water.
Dude,
And,
you
I
gotta
enjoyed
you
it.
gotta watch Fire and Ash. Fucking the general guy, I forget his name. Has like a fucking new Navi baddie girlfriend in this one.
I saw.
I've seen so many clips of it, dude.
Yeah, it looks.
It's a fucking bizarre movie, but I liked it. I did. But
That's good.
I'm not gonna say it's not bizarre for many reasons, but I think honestly, I think obviously Superman deserved to be here, and it had a huge chance. Everyone thought it was going to make it, and I thought it was going to make it too, but it's really a surprise that it didn't. I have no idea why Rebirth made it at all. Fuck, Jurassic World Rebirth, an Oscar-nominated movie that has a terrible sound to it.
Who was like, yes, we should nominate this one.
Other thing, I think Mickey 17 should have been nominated for visual effects. That one had
Oh,
much
yeah.
less of
Yeah.
a chance. It had much
That was-
less of a chance. That was a movie that people
was
kind of stopped
some
talking about
things.
after March, and I don't think that's a movie that the Academy's really into. But I honestly think the visual effects in that were great, and I think it did deserve a nom for that. But I don't know. It's gonna be Avatar's category anyway. It's like Avatar and then 4 other movies. No one, if you're in an Avatar year,
Really?
Avatar's got it.
Yeah. Also, a lot of the movies this year, I don't think were really like that much had to do with spectacle.
I mean,
Like, I mean,
there
you
were
had
some.
Superman and Avatar, but like Sinners has a great spectacle to
Yeah,
it.
it does. I mean, a
just
lot of these
compared
movies
to
have
Avatar.
spectacle in different ways. Like, one battle has
Yeah.
spectacle, but just not, like, visual effects spectacle. Marty Supreme
Yeah.
has spectacle, but not visual effects spectacle. I mean, I guess you can nominate Marty Supreme. They did, like, CGI balls for that movie, but.
The balls were CG.
Yeah, in the moment where the
Yeah.
sperm
I
turned
did not
into a
know that.
ball, it's a CGI ball. And I think there's, like,
Oh, well,
other moments where the balls are CGI, but I don't know. What else? I think 28 Years Later could also fit in the visual effects category. I mean, that movie also got nothing, and I
Yeah.
think it's a pretty big snub.
They forgot about it.
Well, it's not an Academy movie, dude. It's way too experimental and weird. It was already like super divisive when it came out. People hated that ending, and we'll talk about that in our discussion. But it's very very weird. Especially it used like the iPhone cinematography, and they did like the Matrix shots when they shot the zombies, which were awesome. I dig that shit. But
I love those.
I think it's just a little bit too experimental for the Academy. All right,
That's fair.
sound. F1, Frankenstein, One Battle After Another, Sinners, and Sirat.
Okay, I heard Surat was good.
I've heard
But
only incredible stuff about Sirat. I'm
Yeah.
very excited to see Sirat as well. Neon is doing a release of Sirat in February in theaters, and I am gonna go see it. I'm very excited to check Sirat out.
Me as
And I've
well.
also heard great things about the sound design in that movie specifically. And considering it's like a foreign movie by like a smaller foreign director, I'm glad it got in. I am glad that stuff like that is getting recognized. Like, it's weird. The Academy is seeming like for the past few years more open to recognizing some weirder shit. Like last year we saw them recognize The Substance, which is like a very anti-Academy movie, but they're starting to recognize shit like that.
Yeah,
which is
I mean,
weird.
I think
I mean, it's good. It's a good
Yeah.
thing, but I
No,
mean,
it-
there's
yeah, it
still
absolutely
some
is.
weird, dirty tricks and dirty shit that the Academy still is up to now. Sinners has great sound. One Battle is great sound. Frankenstein, again, it's not particularly anything special in sound design in that movie, so I don't know. F1, I mean, I don't know. The sound design was good. Vroom vroom, car go fast, car go loud.
I like stuff like that.
I mean,
No.
what do I think will win? I think it's either Sinners or F1.
I hope Sinners takes the bag.
Low-key.
Yeah.
Low-key,
And
I
there's,
have not...
like-
Okay, low-key, I've not seen Sirat, but I kind of hope it wins just because it's the underdog here.
Honestly, that's fair. I haven't seen it, but I heard it's really, really
You know,
good.
I need
I'm
to be contrary. I
very
hope it doesn't
excited.
win.
Jesus Christ.
I hope Sinners or One Battle wins. I mean, I would be fine if F1 wins. I mean, F1's nominated for a couple awards, and this is like one of the ones that I'd be like down with F1 winning. So, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, production
Of
design.
course.
Frankenstein, of course. We were going to see it there. Hamnet, of course. Marty Supreme, I'm glad that got in.
Woo.
If you've read
Good.
about some of the production design behind that movie, it totally deserves it.
Yeah, no, I think what really got me is like, wow, they really were locked in the 50s,
Yes.
like,
Oh,
like it was
the
crazy.
aesthetic was incredible.
Like even I think my favorite part was when he was walking in to have lunch with the vampire dude, right? And then you see like an ambulance go by, and
Rockwell,
it's
Kevin O'Leary, Mr.
yeah,
Wonderful.
and you see the ambulance go by, and it's like the exact like
Mhm.
model of it's like, oh my God, bro, this is like insane. It just makes
Yeah.
it feel so alive.
Yeah.
I love
No,
it.
it does. And especially with a movie like The Safdies where the camera is so like personal and where the camera can kind of go anywhere at any time, the production design really has to be very very detailed for like for a Safdie movie to like kind of support it. To support a Safdie movie.
Mhm. Yeah, and a lot of it feels like they were polishing under the places that the camera probably wouldn't see, which I
Yeah.
love.
No,
Like that is so
I've heard
immersive.
there's like big things where the camera didn't even see it and it was designed beautifully but it didn't make it in the movie. And I've heard there's like big sequences that are designed beautifully that didn't make it in the movie. All right,
Yes.
One Battle After Another and Sinners. I think honestly One Battle After Another is the clear like has the worst production design out of all of these and has good production design.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, like, it has good production design out of the category. It's like there's not much to be like. It's not like a time period piece or
No.
specific to any time. It's kind of more modern. I still think it's great production design, but it's nothing like Marty Supreme where I was like blown away
Yeah.
by how
Yeah.
encapsulated I was.
Honestly, there's a couple things that could have been nominated. Wes Anderson's The Phoenician Scheme. I mean, whenever
Yeah.
that guy releases a movie, most of the time he has the best production design of that year,
Yes.
which is crazy. Uh, I mean, he never gets recognized by the Academy. He only did like 2 years ago because he made a short for Netflix, which was nominated for Best Live Action Short Film. But the Academy never recognizes Wes Anderson. I think pretty much just about every Wes Anderson movie could be nominated for production design and costume design just because of how creative he is. But unfortunately, he's not here. I would love to see the Phoenician Scheme here. It obviously I'd probably kick out One Battle and put Phoenician Scheme, but that's just me.
No, I agree. I would do that. I would
There
probably
was
do the
another one
same.
I would kick out. I'd probably kick out Hamnet and put in Resurrection. Resurrection had a zero chance. It's a Chinese movie that came out this year that is incredible. It is phenomenal, and the production design and cinematography and costume design about that is just some of the most phenomenal stuff here. It might have the best production design of this year. It's so good,
I've not seen Resurrection
but it's very
or
good.
Hamnet.
Um, yeah, I mean we can talk about Hamnet closer to the bases, but
Yeah.
I saw Hamnet. It didn't really connect with me that much. I liked the movie. I thought it was a good movie, but I didn't think it was like incredible or anything. Honestly, I don't know if I would put it in the race at all. Besides like Jessie Buckley's leading performance as an actress, which is she's incredible in the movie, but that's just about it. Um, yeah, it's a 2 hour movie. The first hour was very promising, and the second hour felt like very vapid and didn't really connect with me that much and felt very aimless. And then the finale of the movie's incredible, but you know, that's about it.
Yeah.
I gave it a 3.5 on Letterbox. But what I think is gonna win production design, honestly, it's gonna be Frankenstein. Frankenstein's winning all these like production awards, the makeup and hairstyle
Yeah.
and costume design. It's gonna go to Frankenstein, which is not bad. Like Del Toro is known for his production design, and it's top tier in Frankenstein. I'm not mad about that.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
that's one of the best elements of the movie is the production design.
I agree, and all the like practical sets that they built, it's all great stuff.
Mhm.
I really enjoyed that part. I also think Sinners like I really love Sinners
Yeah, Sinners is
as
great
the
production
like
design too as well.
1930s prohibition like
Yeah,
it's just good. It's
it's
just good
great,
shit.
but it's
Like
it's not gonna get it. It's Frankenstein, but All right,
That's
music.
fair. I know it's not.
Original song. We have Train Dreams from Train Dreams. We have Sweet Dreams of Joy from Viva Verde. We have I Lied to You from Sinners. We have Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters, and we have Dear Me from Diane Warren Relentless.
It's gonna be K-pop Demon Hunters.
Oh, it's gonna be Golden. No other one has a chance. K-pop Demon
Yes,
Hunters.
bro. Literally.
And that song is so
Nothing
fucking
else.
annoying.
No,
That song is so fucking annoying. It doesn't deserve anything. I fucking hate
Wait,
that
sing
song.
it. Sing it, Michael.
I don't know the word. What do
Fuck
you
you.
sing it?
Fuck you.
You know what? I'm gonna hold out hope that Sinners.
Sinners won't
I
win.
think if
No,
anything
I
else has a
know.
chance, it is gonna be Sinners, and I Lied to You like should be the clear winner. It's what I want to win, but Golden has
Dude,
it.
it is incredible.
It's gonna be Golden.
Bro, Golden. Dude, Paul is gonna have a field day.
Yeah. Well, Train Dreams. I like the song. I don't think it's anything credible, but I'm glad it's nominated. Viva Verde is a movie that I have never heard of before the Oscar nominations, and a lot of people haven't heard of. No one knows why it was nominated. It's one of the most bizarre moments of the Academy's nomination this year, is that song being nominated. It's so weird.
And you don't know about it, so that's like.
I'm not
crazy.
that deep into film, dude. I'm not like super obscure stuff, but you know. The other one is Dear Me from the Diane Warren documentary. If you don't know, for like a very long time, I think like 10 plus years, Diane Warren has had a song nominated in the best song category at the Oscars.
Yeah.
Like I think last year, or no, not last year, the year before last year, she had the fucking Flaming Hot Cheetos song nominated.
What?
Yeah, from have you
Yes,
heard of the
bro.
movie Flaming Hot?
Yeah, I've heard it. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yes, it's a biopic about the creator of the Flaming Hot Cheetos. Well, she made a song for that movie. It was nominated for an Oscar.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
All right. How does it go? I'm a flamin'
I don't know. I don't know.
hot Cheeto.
No, keep going.
No, I don't want to
Keep going.
I mean, all of her songs are pretty much the same, but the Diane Warren documentary, she made a song for her own documentary, which is like, I think just about how
That's
keeps
crazy.
she keeps getting nominated and keeps losing for her songs. That documentary she made a song for, and it's getting nominated. I don't know who she's blowing off in the Academy voting, but she
Well, maybe they're just fucking with her because that's kind of funny. Because if she hasn't won a single one, and then she gets nominated for her own song that she makes in the documentary that talks about how she hasn't gotten nominated for or
Okay.
won a single one.
this might be a hot
Come
take
on.
to a lot of people listening. I don't know. I know you've seen the movie, Luke, but I think My Sweet Beth from The Naked Gun should be an Oscar-nominated song.
My Sweet Beth.
The song that he sings over the
Oh.
credits.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't finished that
Oh,
yet.
bro. Okay. Low key.
You haven't
Yes, I
finished
do
it? Are you watching
think-
it in like 30-second increments on TikTok?
no,
No,
you know what?
no,
I do
he-
sometimes, but
No, he saw it. Low key is a TikTok movie, but
No,
we
it's
were watching it
not.
at his house, bro. It's not, but like it is perfect for
Yeah.
TikTok.
no, we got like halfway through, and then Luke had to leave, and I was saving it, and then he finished it without me. So.
Well, okay. Fuck you. I want to see the end. All right.
All right, okay. Music, original score. We have Begonia, we have Frankenstein, we have Hamnet, we have One Battle After Another, and we have Sinners. One of
Sinners should win.
Sinners is
But,
going to
like-
win, and it is the best score of the year. But we should talk about
It
the biggest
totally
snub
is.
here.
And
Marty
then the
Supreme.
next one is, dude, Marty Supreme is angelic, like genuine,
yeah.
like the synth, like
Oh
in
my
the
God, it's-
original score.
Yeah,
is just
no,
so
it's
incredible.
it's very euphoric. It's almost like an out of body experience listening to it in some parts of that movie. Paired with the movie, it's perfect. It's
I
true.
know,
It's
bro.
my second favorite score of the year. It should have been here. What would I kick out? Probably Hamnet.
I would kick out. Well, I haven't seen Hamnet, but I would probably kick out Frankenstein.
I mean, yeah. Like, there's some, as I've said before on this podcast, there's some beautiful moments in Frankenstein's score. And there's also some really, really cliche moments that really bog down the score a lot.
Yeah, like sad violin
And,
for sad parts.
Alexander Desplat is the guy who scored Frankenstein, and I like his scores a lot, but the Frankenstein is my favorite. I'm glad Begonia got in. Begonia has an incredible score. It's one of my favorites of the year. It really does deserve it.
Absolutely.
Um,
I will say I love and I absolutely love One Battle Score.
oh my God,
It is
it's
so
yeah,
like
it's incredible.
unique.
Um,
I'm glad it
it's
got it.
made by
If it
Johnny
wins, I'll
Greenwood.
be okay.
Well,
Yeah, the
it's
Radiohead
yeah, it's
guitarist. Yeah.
the only other one that has a chance to win here. But out of Johnny Greenwood has done like 3 or 4 scores for Paul Thomas Anderson, and it's like my least favorite out of the other two. And I'm not saying it's bad. I think it's a phenomenal score. But like the other movies that he scored was The Master and There Will Be Blood, which I think have like perfect scores.
I I actually saw There Will Be Blood, and I
Yes,
will
I saw
say
it.
I think personally I prefer One Battles. I just think it's
Yeah.
I just
I
love
mean,
the
I don't think
piano.
I love I think I think that the one battle score is like perfect for the context of the movie, but yeah, my favorite score from Johnny Greenwood and Paul Thomas Anderson movies is
The Master.
his score for The Master, which is
Yeah.
incredible. But yeah.
I still haven't seen that one. I need to lock in like genuinely.
All right,
But yeah, like all right. Yeah, so I'd
yeah,
be all right with
but
One
Sinners
Battle
has this, and
winning.
I'm glad Sinners is gonna have it. Ludwig Göransson, who is the score, is incredible.
Hmm.
One of the best uh composers in Hollywood right now. He did Oppenheimer's score and won an Oscar for that, and he totally deserved it. That score is also fantastic.
It is. It absolutely is. All right.
Uh,
What's the
Makeup and
next?
hairstyling. We have Frankenstein. We have Kakuno, I think. Sinners, The Smashing Machine, and The Ugly Stepsister. So I have no idea what Kakuno is,
Okay.
and most people didn't when this got nominated. It's a weird surprise. Um, I think it's them just trying to keep 28 Years Later out because that just definitely deserved a makeup and hairstyling nom. But
Oh yeah.
Yes, bro. That's like I don't even I don't really have like maybe I don't know. There wasn't hold on. What was the first one? Frankenstein?
yeah,
Yeah.
Frankenstein.
I
It's gonna win and has great makeup.
yeah, it does
Honestly,
have
I
really
think
good
I'm going
makeup.
for Sinners in this category. I think that's what I would want to win. The makeup and hairstyling is great in Sinners, but I'm not going to be pissed that Frankenstein's going to win. I mean, Frankenstein
Yeah.
has like incredible makeup and hairstyling. So,
Absolutely. I yeah, it'll probably be Frankenstein.
um, Smashing Machine, I'm glad made it. I'm glad Smashing Machine made something. Smashing Machine honestly could have deserved score. The score in Smashing Machine is
Oh
phenomenal.
yeah.
It's
I
just
have
as
no
Oh
good
idea.
yeah.
as
That's interesting.
it's just as good as Marty Supreme's. Um,
It is.
uh,
But
A
like
Smashing
yeah,
Machine, I
Marty
also
Supreme's
like hot take. I also think it deserves cinematography. I'm a sucker for Benny Safdie's cinematography, so that's a me thing, a very me thing. I know most people would not agree with that, but yeah.
hmm
Ugly Stepsister is one that I heard of like a while ago when it came out. I have not seen it, but a lot of like people who are fans of this movie are like very excited that it's nominated. So I don't know. I'll check it out. Maybe it deserves it. I've heard it's a pretty cool horror movie, so it's like a horror reimagining of Cinderella.
Nice. I've not seen that
I
or
have
heard
not.
of it.
I have heard of it, but I'm gonna check it out.
All right.
Live act. Oh,
Yes.
we're gonna skip the short film sections. Okay, international feature film. Are you ready? For The Secret Agent, It Was Just an Accident,
Good.
Sentimental Value,
Good.
Sarat, and The
Good.
Voice of Hindu.
I have not seen any
Okay.
of those.
Where the fuck is No Other Choice?
Okay. So yeah, this is where our no other choice conversation is. No other choice deserves so many things, specifically editing, cinematography, adapted screenplay, and most of all, directing. I think it should be an international and best picture, but no. Um,
I
I have
know.
seen Secret Agent. I've seen It Was Just an Accident. I've seen Sentimental Value. The Voice of Job, I really do want to see. I mean, we talked about Sarat, but Voice of Job, I do really want to see, and I don't know what the release sense with that is. It's a movie that deals with like the Israel-Palestine conflict that's currently ongoing, and movies like that have a hard time finding a distributor to distribute. So it might be a while
Yeah.
before normal audience members are able to actually see it. Most people who have seen it are either like are critics who like went to a film festival or got a screener for it. So.
hmm Interesting.
Out of
Um.
what I think will, out of what I want to win from here, oof, I think Sentimental Value is my favorite out of all of these. Um, I would love for It Was Just an Accident to win just because of the context behind it. Um, but
Yeah.
honestly, my gut feeling is saying Secret Agent is gonna win. My really gut feeling
I
is,
agree.
and the Secret
I
Agent's
think Secret
fantastic.
Agent's gonna win.
It's
I
fantastic.
know. I really want to watch it. like really. I heard that that's like the acting is
Yeah,
just
no,
phenomenal.
Wagner Moura is incredible, but it's fantastic in so many senses. It's not something that I think is for everyone. A lot of people I'm seeing aren't like connecting with it, and I get why, but it really connected with me. I love The Secret Agent. It's one of my favorites of the year.
Hmm. I want to watch it.
Okay, film editing.
Yeah.
We have F1, we have Marty Supreme, we have One Battle After Another, we have Sentimental Value, and we have Sinners. All of these have pretty great editing. I mean,
There's no other. No, I'm just kidding,
Bro.
yeah, no other choice I think deserves it and would win. Actually, what I mean, all of these have great editing. F1 has pretty standard editing. I don't know what I was fucking on with that. Marty Supreme has incredible editing. Same with One Battle, Sentimental Value, and Sinners. F1 is pretty standard. What I think is gonna win? Probably One Battle, honestly.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Marty Supreme.
Really?
Yeah.
My pick here would probably be Marty Supreme out of all these movies. Marty Supreme is like the best edited one. But I think the Academy is going to choose One Battle on the night.
Maybe, probably, yeah.
Probably.
I don't know.
Where's No Other Choice? Where's fucking No Other Choice? It has
Where
the
is
best
No
editing
Other
out of any
Choice?
movie this year.
Where is
It
it?
does.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other things that could have been
I
nominated.
especially like the fart noise.
Yeah. Oh my
Oh, yeah.
god, that's a fucking standard ass fart noise.
Come on. It's charming, okay?
I think 28 Years Later could be nominated. I mean, I love Danny Boyle's editing. It's always this kind of
They were like
great. But
they were on coke during
No,
that.
they
They were
so
like
good.
it's
I'd love this.
Danny
fast
Boyle
pace,
edits
but
all
it's
his movies
for
like
sure
that,
not for
so
me.
we're gonna skip the documentary
Really?
feature film because I've only seen one of the documentary features, and I think it's gonna win.
On
The
Chevy Chase
Perfect
Cinema.
Neighbor, but I have not seen any of the other ones, and we're not really quite that. All right, directing. We have Ryan Coogler for Sinners. We have Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value. We have Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. We have Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, and we have Chloe Zhao for Hamnet. I mean, yeah.
Paul Thomas Anderson is
Oh,
that's it. That's all I'm
yeah.
gonna say, bro.
Yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson is
He
who I
needs
want to
that.
win and who I think the Academy will choose. He deserves it. He's had a history
Mm-hmm.
of the Academy not honoring him, and I think this year is his year. Yeah, I think he's gonna get it, and he totally
I do
deserves it.
too.
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm glad Josh Safdie made it. It was kind of up in the air if Josh Safdie would make it, but I'm glad he did. He directed the hell out of Marty Supreme. He totally deserved it.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah.
Um,
Josh Safdie.
What else would I nominate? I think maybe a little film called No Other Choice has some of the best directing of the year. Maybe the
Bro.
best directing of the year.
It cannot be that
bro.
good.
The Academy's never nominated Park Chan-wook for anything. They've never nominated Park Chan-wook for anything.
Yes, bro. And he made Old Boy.
Yeah, no,
don't know
they've
what
never recognized Park
gosh,
Chan-wook.
bro.
A single
You
Park
need to
Chan-wook
lock
movie
in.
has never gotten a single nomination from the Academy. They fucking hate Park Chan-wook for some reason. Maybe he's too good for this.
Because he's Asian.
He's I mean,
I mean, that's
probably.
probably true.
Chloe Zhao's Asian, and she's like one of the favorites, but she's not. I mean,
Yeah, well,
out of
she's,
everything
like,
in Hamnet, the
one of the
directing is
first
not
ones.
what is one of the best parts. It's not one of the highlights of Hamnet. It's not bad directing. It's good directing. I would even go as far to say it's great directing, but it's not Oscar-worthy directing in Hamnet.
I would honestly, I mean, I would just give it to the guy that made No Other Choice, just
Yeah.
because it's like
Park Chan-wook.
that's like actually, I mean, come on,
It's
the guy or no, I'm sorry, not No Other Choice. I'm so sorry. I meant to say it was just an accident. That was my
Jafar
bad.
Pahini. Yeah. Oh my
Yes,
God,
I
he
like-
totally
Like,
deserves to be
what-
here.
Like I'm sorry, but all these other directors, they're great and they directed incredible, like Josh Safdie and
Yeah. No.
Paul
I
Thomas Anderson.
honestly.
But this man literally like is risking his
Oh,
like
yeah.
literally is risking his life, like actually his life
Mhm.
for this movie, directing it, being the face of it, and that's insane.
Yeah.
Like I
No,
feel like he should get recognized more.
I don't think he's ever been recognized by the Academy. So this is his first time, and it sucks that he's not getting director. I think Chloe Zhao, he definitely deserves director. And I think my pick would be Jafar Pahini for It Was Just an Accident, Josh Safdie for Marty Supreme, Paul Thomas Anderson One Battle After Another, Park Chan-wook for No Other Choice, and Ryan Coogler for Sinners. That would be my 5.
Yeah, no, that's a great 5.
Yeah.
And like and I love all of those.
I mean, I like Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value, And the directing is certainly phenomenal in that film, and I think it is Oscar-worthy directing. But if we're like, we have a year where we have fucking Park Chan-wook and fucking Jafar Pahini doing what they're doing, I think Joachim Trier has to go. I'm sorry, it's gonna be a suck. It sucks to cut it, but I think he has to go from this category.
And I also really appreciate oh my gosh, I'm gonna mess up his last name. Ryan
Coogler.
Coogler. Ryan Coogler, like, okay, Sinners is a very weird movie. It's like probably unlike any movie I've ever seen, right?
I wouldn't say it's a
Just
very
the
weird
tone
movie.
and the storytelling.
It's a great blockbuster. That's what it is.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying it's like a vibe that I
Oh
think
yeah, no,
he did a great
no,
job at
it's
telling everybody
I think
what he was going for.
it's
Like, and that's I applaud him for that.
it's a
'Cause that is
massive
hard to do.
blockbuster on like massive scale that is just as like, it has this scale, it has this spectacle, but it also has a lot of personality to it. It's very personal. And I think that's something that a lot of people miss about Sinners. It's so personal. It's such a personal movie, and I think that's part of what makes it so incredible, is how personal it is to Coogler.
Yeah. Honestly, a lot of great stuff. I think a lot of really great directors got snubbed. But I mean,
Yeah,
as for
Victor.
this goes.
I'd probably put E. Victor over Chloe Zhao and Hamnet for Sorry Baby.
Mhm.
All right, well, costume design: Avatar, Fire and Ash, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, and Sinners. It's weird that Avatar, Fire and Ash is here. It's really weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold
I
on,
mean,
wait.
'cause-
Costume? Well, I guess it's just design, so.
Costume
Yeah.
design. I mean, I guess the costumes are cool, but they're like not that different from the other last two, and it's not like anything that incredible. I don't know.
They wear like
I
what
would
do they
rather
wear?
I would
Like
rather
a
put something
sack.
like
Like a sack.
I would rather put something like, I don't know, Resurrection above here. I'm glad Marty Supreme made it. Again, we've talked about production design, and the costumes in Marty Supreme really add to that. I'm glad Marty Supreme made it.
Yes.
Sinners had
What
great.
do you think is gonna win?
Frankenstein, definitely. Frankenstein has this in the bag, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, it does. That's yeah. Guillermo del Toro.
I mean, I wouldn't be mad about it either. It's great costume design. I really the wool coat the creature was wearing is fucking peak. Cinematography:
That is true.
Train Dreams, Sinners, One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, Frankenstein. Get the fuck out of here, Frankenstein. Okay, I'm sorry.
Where is No Other Choice?
Where is fucking No Other Choice? Where's Resurrection? Those two movies deserve it more than you, Frankenstein. I'm sorry. I love you, Frankenstein. I do. And that
I am
shot,
so,
that final shot of the creature
like-
like walking in the Arctic into the sunset, into the sunrise, is an incredible shot. It really is. It's beautiful.
it is.
But there's also some really bland and boring shots in that movie.
I totally agree. One thing I will say though, I am so happy that Train Dreams got nominated for Best
It's-
Cinematography. Oh my god, it's
And
so
we can talk about,
gorgeous.
okay, so Netflix for the past few years has been trying to be like one of the big Oscar contenders and one Oscar contender studios, and they have been doing it. So every year they have about 2 to 3 films that get the Oscar treatment, and this year it's Train Dreams and Frankenstein are their 2 Netflix films in the Oscars.
Yeah.
And it feels kind of sad because my boy Noah Baumbach made Jay Kelly this year, which I loved. I loved Jay Kelly. I know a lot of people didn't, but I really did. I loved Jay Kelly. And that is a Netflix movie that had an Oscar talk like very early on in its release, but it really lost legs. So it's sad that Jay Kelly, but honestly, I'm happy for the Jay Kelly cut here. I think both of these deserve the categories they're nominated for more. And Jay Kelly's more of an acting and screenplay movie, and I don't think there's any room this year. It's just too stacked of a year.
One Battle cinematography is also like
Yeah.
incredible.
yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's so uniquely shot. It's so incredible. And then was Marty Supreme nominated?
Yes.
'Cause that okay, yeah, that was also like just phenomenal. Like,
Yeah.
like literally, I hope Loki
Sinners
from
is
those.
my
I hope Marty Supreme.
Really? Sinners is my
Yeah.
pick. I think Sinners is the best cinematography of the year, and it is going to win. I think Sinners is going to win.
Interesting. I think it'll be like between Marty Supreme or One Battle actually.
I think Sinners has
me.
got this category in the bag, dude. I really do. And I'm glad it does.
Interesting.
Sinners is my pick for cinematography.
Because I don't anticipate Sinners winning much. Like, if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe it won't.
like I know it's
There's
I know
black
it
people
got-
in it. They can nominate
yes,
it for
that's
people
exactly
who
what
go,
he
"Oh my
did.
god,
Get 'em
it's the
out."
most nominated movie of the year," and then they can give it to nothing.
Exactly.
Because
That's
there's
what
little
I'm
old
saying.
fucks in the
They
academy.
literally.
All they do is like fucking poke their nose and like eat their earwax and shit.
Yes, bro. But listen, if I was like a racist Academy member, then yeah, I would let Sinners like be the most nominated movie in all of history, and then just not let it win anything. Because at least it's nominated for the like, hey, look, we're not racist because look how much stuff it could have won. Like, 'cause look, we see
I
the
mean,
potential.
the academy voting is starting in a few weeks, or actually it might have already started. I don't know, but there's like, I don't know. There's some academy members that I'm sure like go to their clan meetings after they're done voting.
Absolutely. And you know what? I join
I'm
them
I'm just
Whoa, whoa,
happily.
whoa.
okay. I'm just kidding. I don't think the academy's that racist. I don't.
No,
I just think
it
they're
definitely
stupid.
is.
They're fucking idiots. They're okay. There's some racism in the academy, but I think they're mostly just fucking idiots.
You know what? That's actually fair.
Yeah.
All right, casting. This is the new category this year. This has never been done before, so it's hard to tell which is gonna win. But Sinners, The Secret Agent, One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, Hamnet. I'm glad The Secret Agent made it, and I'm glad Marty Supreme made it. I think those are the only two that, honestly, in my book, should win. I think it's Marty Supreme, just because
Yeah.
if you think about all the casting
Dude.
decisions, it really makes the movie.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
Metacasting.
Safdie movie.
Metacast.
Also, I'm so glad
It
that
is
Marty Supreme's
Metacasting,
being like
bro.
nominated. Like fucking Marty Supreme this year forced the Academy to recognize the Safdies. They've never been nominated for anything.
Sure.
Not even Uncut Gems. Adam Sandler has never been nominated for an Oscar, I don't think. Yeah, no,
I know,
he has
bro.
not. Ever. And they didn't even nominate for him for Uncut Gems, which sucks.
Wait, not even Punch Drunk Love.
No. That was when the Academy hated Paul Thomas Anderson. Punch Drunk Love got 0 nominations.
Bro. Okay.
I mean, fuck them for
Yeah.
that. That's probably my favorite movie of all time, so fuck them for that, but...
Genuine.
No, casting. It seems like Sinners is gonna win. Again, this is a hard category to predict because we've never had it before, so we can't really predict how the Academy is gonna move here. But it seems like right now, from talks, Sinners is the favorite here to win. So maybe Sinners will win.
I don't think it's going.
I mean, well, maybe. What they kind of like to do with this kind of shit is like they'll nominate Sinners for a lot of bullshit, and then it won't win anything. And then they'll give like it one small little category like casting, like they did the Golden Globes, where Sinners won like fucking
Actually,
box office achievement and score. Just like, oh yeah, you're a great little movie, but you don't get to deserve any of the big categories. But you're still a good little movie. You get to win box office achievement.
no, bro. Yeah, okay. That's honestly, yeah, that's fair.
This
I
might be
think
the
it was
little-
just because it was.
This
you're
might
saying
be the
Sinners
Academy
don't, yeah.
coddling Sinners, here. But I think Sinners is gonna win. I hope Marty Supreme wins.
That's fair. Yeah, Marty Supreme's casting was like insane.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we're gonna skip animated feature film. Arco, Elio, K-pop Demon Hunters, Little Amelie, or the Character of the Rain and Zootopia 2. I've only seen Elio. I've only gotten like 45 minutes into K-pop
Dude,
Demon
watch
Hunters.
K-pop Demon Hunters, dude. It's so peak. Is
Oh.
that right, Michael?
I'll fucking
Yeah.
finish it before the Academy Awards. I'll make this promise to you.
Bro,
I'll finish the
Michael.
whole movie before Academy Awards. I will.
Dude, it's incredible. It was Michael's favorite.
Kill yourself.
Okay.
It was not my. It did hold my attention the entire movie.
Oh my
though,
God,
I'll
bro.
admit. It did. It got me.
It's because you're TikTok slob.
Die.
Zootopia 2, I've not seen. I've heard good things, but like it's a Disney movie. Like even if there's better animated movies in the year, the Academy will always nominate Disney for whatever the fuck they're
Yeah.
doing, which sucks because I don't know if Zootopia 2 is an Oscar-worthy movie. I want to be honest. Fucking Wish
yeah.
got nominated a few years ago, and that movie sucks.
Bro, but Wish was peak.
No, it fucking
Wish
wasn't.
guy.
That movie fucking is shit.
No, I really do not like Wish.
I don't think a single person saw Wish and was like, "That's good."
Okay, to
I
be
like
fair,
that.
I did actually hear that Zootopia 2 was like
Yeah, I heard.
Just like
I heard
Yeah.
an
Zootopia 2 was
improvement to
good.
the first one.
But like,
Yeah,
come
so-
on, the first one was not Oscar worthy. I don't think Zootopia 2 is.
That's
I
right.
liked Elio. I don't think Elio's Oscar worthy. I don't think it's like anything great, but I liked it. I thought it was a good movie, I guess.
What about the?
Other
Wait, hold
ones.
on. You said the Chinese one, right? The.
K-pop Demon
Oh my,
Hunters.
no, not that's not Chinese.
I know it.
No, it was the Nejon or. Oh my
Nija
God.
2 was not nominated.
Yes,
I saw that.
It was not?
It sucked. It's fucking terrible. It's shit. I don't know why
bro,
people like
but
that
Shay
movie.
Frillis loves it.
I don't fucking care if other people like it. I don't like it. It's shit.
I
I
have-
tried.
I-
I left the theater
yeah.
early for that movie. I tried sitting through it. It's
Holy
That
shit.
is crazy.
it's pretty bad. I mean, it's on HBO Max if you guys want to check it out.
Oh my God.
HBO Max, fucking Michael. Honestly, I think I will. I think I will check it out. I'll watch the
Okay.
first one and the second one, and
I
I'll
can't. I
think
can't. I'm
about it.
sorry. I just can't go back to that. It was pretty bad for me. It really. I
Well,
couldn't,
it's like
dude.
it's the most highest grossing animated movie of all
Yeah,
time.
because it's like
Really?
Yes,
okay,
because
for
it's
only
based
one
in
reason,
China.
because China's a huge market and it's a movie made
Yeah.
Yes.
specifically for Chinese people. It has like it plays into like a bunch of ideas like
And
Chinese
fan,
like
and, like,
religion and
children.
culture
Yeah.
and stuff, and
Mhm.
like Chinese people eat that up. So that's why Chinese is like the biggest market for
why.
movies in the world. That's why Disney doesn't like including gay people in their movies now because because China will ban them.
Yeah. No, I remember when the Rise of Skywalker happened and the two women kiss and then they had to like cut it out or something for
Yeah.
the theatrical release in China.
Get
In,
that woke shit out of here.
In fucking
Jesus Christ.
in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Badness, fucking I forget her name, but she was wearing a pride flag pin, and China did not like that at all. They fucking hated it.
Yeah.
China also has a bunch of
I
weird
mean,
rules. Like
oh yeah.
the Mortal Kombat movie, like in the video game Mortal Kombat video games, Scorpion's like finishing move is his like head like his skin burns off and his head turns into like a flaming skull and he like breathes fire out of his mouth. But in the movie,
Mhm.
he only his like mouth turns like skeleton like and he breathes fire out of it. And it's because like in like Chinese culture, like a skull on fire is like a bad omen or something. It's not something that the Chinese people like. It's in like they have like a long list of rules in what you can include in a movie if you release in China. So they changed the Scorpion's finishing move so it could release in China.
I think that's also why Marvel's kind of
Slop.
dancing around oh my
Oh,
God.
Mephisto?
Mephisto.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, well,
Yeah,
he's an
the
Ironheart,
MCU does
but like that has a black woman, so
Yeah,
China
but
wouldn't like it
Ironheart
anyway.
that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, yeah, of course they're gonna put Mephisto. They're like, what's a movie? What's a show that we literally can't show in China?
Eh.
Oh, Ironheart.
Because she's a woman. And she's
Okay,
black. They wouldn't
animated
like it.
feature film. K-pop Demon Hunters has this in the bag. It's gonna win.
Bro,
I don't know what should win.
No, it's gonna.
I've seen trailers for Arco and Little Amelie, Character of the Rain. I really want to see both of them. I might check out Little Amelie, Character of the Rain, as soon as possible. And Arco is going to the theaters in the next it's going wide. I think next week or this week actually. This podcast releasing is going wide in theaters this week. And I saw the trailer. It looks really fun. I think I might check it out.
Honestly, bro, low key, the animated category is a fucking joke. Like,
Yeah.
I
It's
mean, look back at the history.
Oh my
Fucking
God.
Frozen won over The Wind Rises
oh,
back in
fuck.
2014. Like,
Fuck.
are you serious?
I don't know what won over fucking Anomalisa, but like fucking Anomalisa and deserved it.
Yeah.
At least like Pinocchio won a few years ago, but then we have that whole fucking speech from
Oh, yeah.
based Guillermo del Toro saying animation is cinema, animation is movies, and yeah, that guy's
That was a particular high for that category.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because Guillermo del Toro is like actually cooked.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if the category should even go away at all, because like some people say that like the best animated movie should just also be considered the best movies and not something separate. But you know, I don't know. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
I talked about this last time. I kind of like how the Golden Globes do it, where they have like best drama, best musical or comedy, even though it's just like sometimes some of the best movies can't be really fit into a single category.
hmm I yeah. I would say that because that's a problem that even we had it like when we took Fullerman's to state. It's like we really wish that there was a comedy and drama like those two categories were separate because like yeah because they did not cook with the
Yeah.
but like it's fine but it was all like the serious plays that won and not the comedies that
Yeah.
won because I guess they just
Well,
uphold dramas to a
except
more
director's worst
Yeah,
nightmare.
I don't know.
kill yourself.
It's just yeah, I don't know, cause like at the Golden Globes, One Battle was nominated in Best Musical or Comedy, and it's certainly a comedy. I do think so. It's a very very funny movie, but there's a lot of drama in it too.
Yeah,
Like I would consider
that's why I think One Battle is gonna win. It's because it's like kind of best of both
I would
worlds, and, like,
consider
everyone
I would
enjoys
consider
it.
Eddington a comedy as well, but it's also like
Oh,
it's
yeah.
also
Bro,
a fucking
Eddington didn't win
western.
shit.
It's also a fucking horror film at the
Forget
same
about that movie.
time. It's like doing all those three things at the same exact time.
Well, yeah, it's like a modern West. It's like the modern Western.
I wouldn't just call it a western though. Like Ari Aster's
Yeah,
doing
no,
shit
it's
that's
for
like
sure.
that's like genreful. Like if Beau is Afraid, what fucking genre is that? I don't know. It's very funny, but I wouldn't call it a comedy. There's some horrific scenes, but I wouldn't call it fully a horror either. So
That's fair. That's another thing I wanted to talk about. They just kind of forgot Eddington, which, like, honestly, I wasn't, like, expecting
Okay.
them to nominate
I
Eddington.
wasn't.
if I'm being
Eddington had
completely
zero
honest.
chance in the world.
I
mean,
know. It's a real shame.
It's a very divisive movie, and I don't know. It's just not. I don't think it's the kind of thing that the Academy Awards like at all.
Absolutely. Like, it is crazy, bro.
I mean, yeah, it's. Oof. I mean, I think that movie's gonna age really well, and I think it's gonna be looked back on much more highly in the future. But we're gonna have to wait before people start agreeing with us. I mean, it already has its call to people who like really like it, and I'm one of those people. It's one of my favorites of the year, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Absolutely. Me and Michael saw it in theaters and
we did. It was
I
blown
saw it
away.
twice
You're
in
like
theaters.
genuinely.
Actually,
So did I.
It's one of the only movies that I went to go see twice in theaters. It was that and One Battle. Those are the only two movies of 2025 that I saw twice in theaters.
I think it was the only movie of 2025 that I saw twice in theaters. Yeah, literally. I wish
mean-
I saw Sinners in theaters, bro.
Oh yeah.
All right. Actress in a supporting role. We have Elle Fanning from Sentimental Value. We have Igna Ip's daughter Elilius from Sentimental Value. We have Amy Madigan from Weapons. We have Wunmi Musaku from Sinners, and we have Tiana Taylor from One Battle After Another. It's a pretty fucking great category, honestly.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Tiana Taylor was in it for like 5 seconds.
she was still fucking incredible. I think she's gonna win too. I think the Academy's gonna give it to Tiana Taylor.
Yeah, probably.
I don't
Bro,
honestly look.
She was really
Out of the
incredible.
sentimental value shit, I think Elle Fanning should probably be not fucking nominated here. I don't know. I just think the other actors in Elle Fanning are doing circles around her, and she's not bad in the movie, but she's just not doing anything like on the level of the other characters have to do and the other actors have to do. So I don't know. Igna Ip's daughter Lilius from Sentimental Value is fucking phenomenal. One of the best performances this year. She's my choice to win. But again, I wouldn't mind an Amy Madigan. I wouldn't mind a Wunmi Musaku. I'm actually glad Wunmi Musaku won. That she wasn't for months. People were saying she's not going to make it, and it wasn't looking like she was going to make it. But just recently, like the week before the nominations announced, she started gaining some legs, and she made it. So I'm glad she did.
Absolutely.
And I'm not pronouncing her name correctly. I'm sorry. I feel bad for that, but
Bro,
yeah.
Oh, that's all right. At least, I mean, I guess at least Weapons was nominated for something.
Well, I mean, honestly,
Weapons,
look, it's a really stacked year. I don't know what else I would. There's other movies I would put above Weapons I'd want nominated. Again, Resurrection, Eddington, fucking Jay Kelly. I would give more nominations to If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. You know, there's a lot of big movies this year.
You know what? You're right.
It's a super stacked
like,
year.
like,
But
it's
I'm
insane.
glad Weapons got something.
Yeah.
And Amy
This
Madigan's
year's gonna
great in
suck.
Weapons. Amy Madigan's great. There's a lot of anti-Amy Madigan in Weapons people now, just because it's fun to
Why?
be anti things, because that's how people are.
That's so dumb. She did great.
It's good to be a contrarian, you know.
Yeah, actress in a supporting role. My pick is Igna Ip's daughter Lilius, and I think Tiana Taylor should win. Let me think. Who else should get the supporting actress role? There's a lot of great. Odessa Ezion from Marty Supreme should have been nominated over Elle Fanning.
Absolutely.
Chase
She was
Infinity.
really
They campaigned Chase Infinity as a lead actress, but she should have gotten supporting for One Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree.
I mean, yeah. I think those are the two that I would put over Elle Fanning, either Odessa Ezion or Chase Infinity. I would be fine with either of those. Honestly, over those, I'd probably put Chase Infinity over Odessa, but Odessa was great too, so. All right, actress in a leading role. We have Jessie Buckley for Hamnet. We have Rose Byrne for Five Legs I'd Kick You. We have Kate Hudson for Song Sung Blue. We have Renee Rensby for Sentimental Value, and we have Emma Stone for Begonia.
So, yeah.
So, no, this is Kate Hudson was a last-minute sneak, and that's fucking stupid. It's so weird. I have seen Song Sung Blue. It is not a good movie at all. I do not like it. I get why other people like it, but it's not a good movie at all. And in no world would I consider it Oscar worthy. But Kate Hudson was good in the movie. She was the best part about the movie. Her performance was the best part about that movie. But her performance was not Oscar worthy. It was a very good performance, and that movie was doing some interesting things around her performance, and her performance was adding some interesting things to that movie that I don't think would have been added without otherwise. And I think she did a very good job, but it is not Oscar worthy. She should not be here. Kate Hudson should not be here.
I don't know much about
Song Sung
that
Blue.
movie.
It's
Yeah,
it's
I've
bad.
never
I call it a geriatric circle jerk because that's the perfect term to describe it.
Bro, wasn't Xavier like last night? Like, dude, you have to watch Song Sung Blue.
Was he?
I think so. Is it on Netflix?
No, it's in theaters right now.
Oh, okay. This is a different movie then.
Okay.
Um,
No, he was talking about a musical.
Oh, okay.
what do I think should be nominated? Okay, Jennifer Lawrence for Die My Love is probably one of the best performances this year. She's a fucking force of nature in that movie. She
Yeah.
totally deserves it. She's doing something so above everyone else in any acting category this year. It's so weird. With that said, my pick is Rose Byrne, and If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Rose Byrne is incredible in that movie. And I wish If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You got more nominations. I would love to see Mary Bronstein in Best Director. But the world's not ready for that conversation. Jessie Buckley in Hamnet is actually a nomination I agree with. Like, out of Hamnet, Jessie Buckley's phenomenal in it, and that's, like, the best part about Hamnet is Jessie Buckley. But all I'm saying is Jessie Buckley pulled a better performance in 2020's If I am in the movie from 2020, I'm Thinking of Ending Things, the Charlie Kaufman movie, which is fucking incredible, and Jessie Buckley knocked out the park in that movie, and yeah, she did a much better performance in that than in Hamnet, but she was not bad in Hamnet at all.
I need to lock in.
Oh, great. Oh, also actress in leading role, Eve Victor should also have a spot here. I don't know, but yeah. I'd probably kick out Emma Stone and kick out Kate Hudson, and I'd put in Jennifer Lawrence and Eve Victor, but that's just personally me.
That's fair.
Actor in a supporting role, we have Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another. We have Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. We have Delroy Lindo for Sinners. We have Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. We have Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. Oh, wait, what do I think the Academy will give actress in leading role? I think Jessie Buckley has it. What do you think?
I literally haven't seen like
Yeah.
most of those movies,
Okay, but yeah,
so
I don't know.
can't say.
Okay. Actor in a supporting role. You heard all those picks?
Yes, I did,
Okay.
and I really love Sean Penn.
Yeah, I'm
I know.
picking
I
Sean
wanna,
Penn.
He's like ridiculous in
Yeah.
that movie.
I'm so
and
fucking
it's, like,
glad.
Perfect.
I hope we see him doing weird shit at the Oscars. At the Golden Globes, he was like fucking smoking a cigarette while the show was going. Like, this guy's awesome.
Bro.
He
Awesome is an interesting word to
I mean,
describe, bro. But like,
people
he's interesting for
people
sure.
describe him as like he always looks like a stick of dynamite blew up in his face, and that's true.
It is, bro. He's like,
I don't know.
he's that one bro.
He's
that
quite a
grows
character.
roses.
He's great though. He's
He
a great
is.
director too. He's made some great movies as a director.
Mhm.
What I think the Academy will choose, Stellan. He looks like to be the favorite this year, and he's great in Sentimental Value, so I wouldn't be pissed about Stellan. I think it's actually the first, would be the first win for Stellan Skarsgård, which is awesome.
Yeah, that is actually really good. I
But
really enjoyed his performance in. I obviously have not seen Sentimental Value, but I enjoyed his performance this year in Andor.
oh, yeah.
Oh, Andor's so peak.
Sean Penn is probably my choice. Who else is this missing? This is missing some fucking. There's the Adam Sandler talk for Jay Kelly, who was great in that movie. I think he totally deserves it. Okay, but my biggest snub here, I think, is Andrew Scott in fucking Blue Moon. Andrew Scott totally deserves it from Blue
Oh,
Moon.
yeah.
He's so good in that movie. Have you seen Blue Moon?
No, bro. They literally. I hadn't heard about it. I went to the Guild the other day to watch Frankenstein, and I saw that's the one and only time I've seen anything about Blue Moon, and they literally showed it for like one day, like
I
in
think-
theaters.
I think you
so-
can rent or buy it right now.
I know, but like, I wish it was released longer. But
Yeah.
we live in.
Well, it had a bigger. like a bigger theatrical release. I think it was shown at the bigger theaters. I saw it in an AMC in El
Really?
Paso. So, but yeah, I'm glad Delroy Lindo made it. That was a question of who would make it there, and it's a great positive surprise that Delroy Lindo made it. He's doing some incredible stuff in Sinners. He's fucking incredible. So I'm glad he made it.
Mhm. Absolutely.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah. Honestly, I think I would kick out Benicio and put in Andrew Scott for Blue Moon. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be honest. Like, look, Benicio is great in one battle, but like, we don't need 2 one battles. We really don't
That's
in
true.
this category.
I need
And if
to
we're
know.
nominating one supporting actor role from one battle, it's got to be Sean Penn.
For sure.
What else? Miles Caton from Sinners also maybe deserved a spot here. He was also incredible in Sinners. So
He was.
snub. All right, actor in a leading role. We have Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme. We have Leonardo DiCaprio for One Battle After Another. We have Ethan Hawke for Blue Moon. Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. Pretty much a perfect category. I wouldn't change anything about this. These are all incredible performances.
Yes, I think I heard that the secret agent was incredible.
Yeah, look, I've been saying for months that Ethan Hawke in Blue Moon is my favorite performance of the year, and that still may be true. But right now, right in this very moment, my pick is going to be Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. I'm feeling Wagner Moura right now.
Yeah.
Really, I would say Timothy.
He's
Well,
probably
I
gonna
think
win.
Timothy is going to
he's gonna
win. Timothy's going to win.
Yeah.
But who I want to win is Wagner Moura. Timothy's definitely going to
That's
win.
Yes, there's no way he won't.
Why don't you go to Leo? Leonardo DiCaprio.
It's not going to Leonardo DiCaprio. I'm sorry, bro.
No,
All
it's
right.
He did good, but like
The final category. We have Best Picture. All right.
not. Oh, yeah.
We have Begonia, F1, Frankenstein, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, Train Dreams.
eek.
One battle.
Where's No Other Choice? No.
Die.
kidding.
Yeah, okay, fuck me. Okay, kick out fucking Train Dreams. Fucking kick out F1. Kick out F1 first.
Oh,
Kick out F1 first.
Kick out F1. What are you talking about? Kick out Hamlet and F1. All right.
Hamnet.
Keep Train Dreams. Okay.
Look,
I
man,
would keep
I would.
Train Dreams.
If it was me, I would kick out all 3 of those, and I would replace them with it was just an accident. I would replace them with No Other Choice,
actually fair.
and I'd probably replace it with fucking If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. But that's just me.
I think half of that I agree with, but I do really enjoy Train Dreams.
I
would-
do
I
enjoy
would- I
Train
would
Dreams,
keep
but I
Train
just don't think it's Best Picture worthy, dude. I love the movie. I just don't think it's Best Picture movie worthy, man.
No, it's not, but I think it's good that it was nominated.
I might even consider kicking out Begonia here, even though how much I loved it. I think there's like fucking to replace it with like fucking Eddington or something. I don't know. Or fucking Resurrection, dude. I don't know,
In a
man.
perfect world, Eddington would be up there, but honestly,
Yeah.
it's not. It's not.
What I think is gonna win One Battle. What I want to win One Battle.
Yeah, that's okay. That's one thing I'm happy about is that one's most definitely going to win, and I'm all for it because that movie was
it's
straight up
undoubtedly the
angelic.
movie of the year. The other ones that have a chance, Sinners and Hamnet are the 2 like big front runners, and Sinners seems to have a decent enough chance to win Best Picture. And I wouldn't be pissed if Sinners won either, but I'm
I wouldn't.
fully One Battle.
I wouldn't be pissed if Sinners won. I wouldn't be pissed if Marty Supreme won.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme has no chance. Marty Supreme is not going to win Best Picture.
It won't.
No, it
There's no way.
for sure won't at all. I'm just saying.
I
if
would
they
be
did,
I would be fucking furious
happy.
if Hamnet won.
I would too.
Look,
Low-key,
I'm
like-
slowly becoming a
Movie hater.
Hamnet hater, dude. I'm slowly becoming a Hamnet hater. I didn't even hate the movie. I liked it, but I'm slowly becoming a Hamnet hater, dude. They're giving it too much credit. It does not deserve this much.
I really don't think it will win though. Like I think you can
Dude,
rest
you don't
assured
know
that
you don't
one's
know the
winning.
Academy. They've had some really weird wins before. And apparently, from information I've heard, the Academy loves Hamnet. They really fucking love that movie. I mean, you can tell by how many fucking nominations that. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know what I would do if Hamnet won, dude. I don't know.
Would you crash out?
I think Park Chan-wook should eliminate his competition. He really should have before the nominations came out. He just didn't do it well. Yeah. I mean, it's a decent list. I think it might be a better list of nominations of Best Picture nominations than last year. Honestly.
I agree. I mean, you
But
just have more to work with this year.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's also last year had some really fucking weird Best Picture picks, like fucking Amelia Perez, like which was just a bad movie. They also had like A Complete Unknown, which is a movie I like, but I don't think is Best Picture worthy. So
Yeah. Yeah.
you know, they had Conclave there, which is like the same thing with me. It's a movie that I like that I don't think is Best Picture worthy. So
Mhm.
yeah, but I think
All
this is a
right.
better because
That's
I like this more.
yeah.
I like this group more, except for fucking F1. Why the fuck did F1 make it? I'm still
Whoa,
fucking
wait.
pissed about that.
Or you haven't even seen it.
I know.
Have you seen it,
No.
Luke? Have you?
Yes, actually, I have seen it.
It's okay, right? It's just okay.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not
it's
bad.
basically
It's not a
Top Gun.
bad
It's
movie.
basically, it's like if Cliff Booth was in Top Gun, but it was Cars.
And I
And
don't even like Top
and
Gun
good.
Maverick that much either. So
Yeah.
Well, Top Gun Maverick was really good.
I'm
So
not a
Michael likes
fucking
Top
Top Gun
Gun.
Maverick supporter at all. I'm not even. I think the first Top Gun's a pretty bad movie, but you know, we're
Whoa. Okay. All right. Hold on. Hold on.
um
Hold on now.
okay.
Get into it, guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
No,
All right.
I'm pretty neutral on Top Gun.
All right, so that's the Oscar nominations. It's a really bizarre and weird year, and me and Luke will talk about it. Luke said he's gonna try to finish watching all the Best Picture nominations that he hasn't seen.
Yes, I will.
Maybe there's some others that he should watch too, like It Was Just an Accident, Blue Moon, other things that should be nominated for Best Picture.
Yeah, I also really want to see
Really, fucking anything but F1.
Begonia. I still
Begonia.
haven't seen that
Yeah,
one.
Begonia's great. I could lend you my Blu-ray. I have a Blu-ray.
Oh my gosh, please.
Yeah.
That'd actually be peak.
All right. All right. Our first film we're going to talk about, Bone Temple. 28 years later, The Bone Temple.
Oh, yes.
Who wants to start us off with this?
Why don't we get our guest star to start us off?
All right.
Okay,
I
yeah.
would love to. This movie, I was so very excited to see this movie. I saw me, Luke, and Sarah. We all watched 28 Days and 28 Years back to back when they came out on Netflix, and 28 Years was incredible. Oh my god, 28 Years on its own was incredible. Bone Temple was like the perfect sequel. It was amazing. I loved the conclusion. I loved the cinematography. I ate all of it up. It was so good.
Absolutely. And
No,
and I pretty much the same as well for me. How about you?
Yeah. No, how I feel about the 28 franchise. You guys didn't watch 28 Weeks Later? Oh my god, it's so good. It's not. No.
No, we it also wasn't on Netflix. I'm sure if it was, we would have seen it.
It's fine. Yeah, I've seen all of the 28 franchise. I like 28 Days Later a lot. It's a great indie film. It's a great Danny Boyle film, who's like a great fucking director. I love Danny Boyle. It's just a great film. It's one of those small films that uses its small budget to the best of its ability, and it's so fucking good. It really is a great film. And then 28 Weeks Later fucking sucks. We don't have to talk about it. And then we have 28 Years Later, which came out last year. And I was just excited to see because it was Danny Boyle. I'm a Danny Boyle fan. I'm like, I think it's odd that he's doing a 28 Days Later sequel, you know? I don't know. It's just like, I wasn't like that into the idea of a sequel. And then I saw it and I'm like, oh, this is fucking great. Actually, I think I was more mixed on it when I saw it. But it's only grown on me and I really do love it now. 28 Days Later. Not days, years later. I love it for a lot of reasons. It's very experimental. The cinematography is great. It brings that classic Danny Boyle editing, which really adds a lot to the zombie story. It's a very intelligent zombie story about growing up and about family. And I also like the zombie world that's created. It says it's written by Alex Garland, just like the first one. And obviously Alex Garland loves his political messages, so I love this idea that the UK or England, the island, is the only one that has zombies on it. The rest of the world does not have zombies.
No, absolutely.
It's
I
this
love
self-contained that everyone's just like, okay, fuck you. We're gonna leave you alone. And this is the only place
Yes.
that has zombies. I also love the world that they created in 28 years. How there's different zombies. There's the alpha. There's all these different zombies. There's like the ones that the fat little fuckers, that little fat little meatballs that
Oh, yeah.
climb, that
Yeah.
they like crawl on the ground and eat like worms and shit. Like, I loved the world, how there's different types of zombies. And I love the take on the zombie franchise, how zombies feel more like, they feel more animalistic. It's more like, they're more like animals rather than like these monsters. And I love the take
Yes,
that
I
maybe they're
love
not
that. Oh my
necessarily
God.
bad. They're just like these more like animalistic, like kind of wild creatures. They're not necessarily terrible. It's like, like hunting a creature or going out in the woods. They're dangerous, but maybe our look on them and our take on them is wrong. I loved specifically Ray Fiennes in original 28 Years Later. I thought he was incredible in it. I loved the idea of the Bone Temple and Memento Mori and everything that his character introduces in that film. I thought was beautiful. It was incredible, and it was such an interesting take.
Absolutely.
And then,
and I personally, I love the cultural sort of thing,
yes,
like the with the father and the son
Oh
on
yeah.
Table Island and the shore going up, and then the shore dropping, and that's like
yeah.
what determines how you
Well,
get like
and then
super creative.
you
Love
and
the
it's and
culture.
it
It
starts
is
talking
so
about
good.
this idea of like this abusive father and that village that he grew up in. He grew up in a zombie apocalypse, and that village was this kind of like more abusive. It was very weird. It was a weird village with this very weird political regime, And
Yes.
and I thought Ray Fiennes, I thought the stuff with his mother was beautiful, and I thought the main
It
actor Alfie
was.
Williams, for a child actor, was incredible. He really was.
Yes, I am a huge fan. Like, and another part that I really, really loved is the I liked the father-son dynamic because the
Yes.
dad is in that movie was not like the best role model to look up to. He's a very flawed man,
Yeah.
obviously.
But like he loved his son
He still
like
loves
very
his son,
dearly.
yes, that's true.
Well, he was
That's what
also
that's what I'm saying.
he was also abusive. I think. Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
I think he's pretty much a bad person. He abused his
I
mother, and
yes,
and he was
he
abusive to his
yeah.
son. The hunting idea about it was very abusive.
Well, that's just to do with the culture, so I
Yeah.
believe
I
that
think
wasn't necessarily like
I
him
think
doing
that
that.
culture was kind of abusive. Like the son was starting to see that there was like something more with these zombies, and he wasn't really comfortable with like killing things, and you know.
Mhm.
Mhm.
But I
But
love
I love
this
it
idea
when he goes
of
to the doctor and then he realizes like, I love the doctor. He's
I no, I
the
know.
oh
I
yes,
best
Dr.
so much.
Kelson. He's
Mhm.
fucking incredible in 20
Ian.
years. And I'm excited to see him back in Bone Temple, which we'll talk about in just a second, but more stuff I loved about 28 years. The cinematography was also great. We talked about it, but the fucking iPhone like matrix shots when they shot a zombie and it like spinned
Oh yeah.
around
Mhm.
was
Oh, those
fucking
are so
incredible.
good.
I love how
It's so
experimental.
creative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very creative, it's very experimental. I loved all the shit that they're doing. And then we got to talk about the ending with Jimmy showing up, which a lot of people hated.
Absolutely.
I fucking loved that ending. I thought it was so cool. I mean, I
Absolutely.
was getting what they're going for automatically, and I get why a lot of people didn't like it. They're going to expect a normal zombie movie, and what they got was this kind of this whole like story about a kid growing up and this very like unique world with a lot of political messaging and social messaging, and then at the end they had this very absurd moment which is very goofy and over the top, but I get it. And especially if you know
I think
like
this
the
is
history
yeah.
behind Jimmy Savile and who he was. Do you guys know?
Um so no, we do not know. Hold on.
Okay, I'll explain it to you when
Just
we get to Bone Temple.
yes. Yeah, when we get to Bone Temple, please
Yeah.
do. I
But
just wanted to say that I enjoyed this part about 28 years later, and that is it was super fast paced. The editing is so insane.
yeah,
It
no,
is like it is
it's Danny Boyle
intense.
type editing. I mean, if you've ever seen any other Danny Boyle film,
Crazy.
he does that kind of shit, and
I
it's
have,
so
yeah.
good.
I'm a big fan of Yesterday and 28 Days.
Oh, fuck, dude. Can you say that again?
Yesterday?
You're a big fan of Yesterday?
I mean, I think it's really good.
That movie sucks, dude.
What?
Yeah.
What?
You gotta check out the good
For-
Danny Boyle. You gotta fucking check out Train Spotting. I just watched Slumdog Millionaire recently. That movie is fucking peak.
that
You gotta
was
check
really
out that
good.
one.
That was really good.
You gotta
Yeah,
check
no,
out
I've
Train
seen it.
Spotting, dude. You gotta check out Steve Jobs. That's a sleeper. You gotta check out 127 Hours. You gotta check out fucking...
I've seen that one.
What else? Fucking... Yeah.
I've
I
seen
know.
127 Hours.
What's that one about?
It's like
Rock. Leg.
Yeah, it's like he's
No
stuck in a
arm.
rock and he's like Yeah.
Fuck.
I know. Okay, I know.
And then
that.
it's James
Mhm.
Franco, who has done nothing bad at all. A very normal guy who I think just left Hollywood for normal reasons. You know, just to like focus on his family or something like that, right?
I agree.
Yeah.
Um,
So let's talk about the ending of
of
28 years.
well, no, 20 years, yeah. With these men in suits, they come in and they kill these zombies, and they're all named Jimmy. But if you look
Yay.
throughout the movie of 28 years, there's like spray paintings in the walls that they're walking by, and this is like Jimmy Lives in like spray painted on the walls and stuff like that. And the
Yeah.
opening scene is the church scene, which is talked about in 28 years later, the Bone Temple. But it's a very divisive ending. I loved it, honestly. I thought it was jarring in the best sense. Even when I originally saw the movie, when I was more mixed on it, I really did enjoy the ending.
I agree. I like how because it's meant to be jarring. Like
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
the whole last part of the
And
movie. It's like
I
you need to
think
respect
I
life
think
and like the nature
yeah.
of life, and then they come in and they're like, yeah, let's fuck
I
this
think
shit
if
up,
more
and then like
people watched 28 years later back to back with the Bone Temple, I think they would get everything that years later is doing. It's just like, you know.
mhm.
Um so do you guys don't know about Jimmy Savile?
No.
No.
Okay, so this is a British movie. Obviously this franchise is a British franchise. The writer and director are very British people out of all these movies. But are not Bone Temple. I think DaCosta's English, but I mean no, American, but right. So in the UK, in like the 90s, or in like the 80s and 90s, there was this guy named Jimmy Savile. He had a show in the UK that was basically like Mr. Rogers. He was like the Mr. Rogers of the UK, of England for English kids, right? And he dressed like the Jimmys do in these movies. He dresses in the tracksuit. He has the long blonde hair. He has the glasses. Everything. That's what he dressed like in his show. And and in his show he talked to a lot of real kids, and older adults, and you know he did Mr. Rogers type stuff. Well, in the early 2000s, after he passed away, it was found out that this man was a pedophile. He had like abused like over 500 victims, and he'd used his show to sexually abuse a bunch of children and even like older people. I believe his oldest victims were in their like 70s. He was like sexually abusing all of these people, and he was using his show and his fame as like the means to abuse all these children and victims. So he's like this very prolific monster
Christ.
in England. But what's funny is that in the 28 years later history in the timeline, the zombie outbreak happens before Jimmy Savile is found out to be a prolific monster. So everyone thinks that Jimmy Savile's a cool guy in the 28 years later franchise.
That's
Yeah.
great.
That's like, yeah.
And so all of these people, this Jimmy gang, they all dress up and wear the wigs and all call themselves Jimmy, like the Ramones, but they all try to be like Jimmy Savile, right?
I didn't know about that. That's actually cool. I actually
And
really
so
like that.
it's like this idea of like this almost like this joy and this endearment on the surface. This like come to me, and then just under it, just under the surface, which we'll talk about this later. This is an idea we'll talk about in one of the other movies. Just under the surface, there's this kind of darkness that's hanging there. This like very very monstrous darkness, and we get to see that darkness in Bone Temple.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Okay.
that was so good.
All right, so let's talk about
all
Bone
right.
Temple. First, we're not doing
Oh.
spoilers right now. We're not doing spoilers. We're just gonna talk about Bone Temple.
Ah! Sorry.
Then we'll do spoilers later.
Anyway.
Just for
Okay,
Michael, just we're not doing spoilers right now.
Yeah, Michael. He
I'm
knows
gonna
how.
say
To... Okay. All right. Well, I don't even know where to begin.
I know.
It's just like it's basically just like. Can we talk about spoilers for 28 years later?
I don't know, because not a lot of people saw that movie either. Let's just
Okay.
talk very surface level on both of them, and then we can do spoilers for both in there. But I want to mostly talk about Bone Temple, so yeah.
All right. Well, I suppose that this, like Michael said, this is a perfect follow-up to
Oh yeah.
what is it?
20
To
years.
28 years, like literally perfect, and it is.
Mm.
It's gory, like
Oh, the gore.
the gore is
great.
great. It's
The gore
really
is,
good.
yeah, it is great.
It is fucking insane. It's very
One thing
intense.
I will say about it is it's less experimental than 20 years later. It is more,
Yeah,
it is more
absolutely
normal,
is.
and I do kind of miss that. And that is just because we don't have Danny Boyle at the helm. We have Nia DaCosta, who's the director here this time. Danny Boyle, I think, is working on a different movie right now, and then he'll come back to do the third one, which I think is going to come out. I don't know. This is not doing great at the box office. I hope this does better, but I still think even if it's not doing great, it'll come out, the third one.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Because this would be an incredible trilogy. But I think Nia DaCosta's direction is still great. Nia DaCosta is a great director.
Yeah.
And I still love everything that she's doing, like all the directing choices that she's making here. I just wish it was more experimental, like Danny Boyle.
I think.
Hold on.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so just to run down real quick, when we saw this movie, it was me, Michael, Sarah, and I saw it with Josh and my friend Josh and Xavier Lopez, and okay, Xavier hasn't seen any of them. Like,
know,
bro, he
bro.
literally we told him to watch it, and then he just didn't watch any of them. So this is the first 28 movie he has seen. And it's funny to see because you're right, it is experimental. And even though this one isn't as experimental, there's this one specific type of shot that is very much experimental, and that is whenever it's the alpha.
Oh,
And
Samson.
it's kind of like a weird shot. It's like on his chest.
Yeah, it's like a harness attached to his
Yeah.
chest kind of thing. It's the camera. It's like very stiff with him,
Yes.
like that kind of shot.
And I personally love that shit. I love it when they go experimental, like ape mode. That's my favorite. That's my kind of thing. Xavier, not so much. Xavier
Did
didn't
not
really
like
like stuff like that. And even Josh. Josh actually came out of this movie, gave it a 3 stars, which is
Bone Temple?
insane. Yeah,
Wow.
which is like he did not like. He was like, it was
He
okay.
did not care for this.
I just don't. And this is something that I do want to bring up just for the people listening who haven't seen either one. All right, so because I think I realized why Josh didn't like it, and I said this in the discussion on the way back, but it's because it's like it is a horror movie. There are parts that are very scary and intense and fucked up, but it's also it's very silly. Like not like in any like over the top goofy way. It's just absurd. It gets weird. It's just weird. Like you can still really get attached to these characters and stick with the tone, but it just gets funky.
And if you
Like,
know me,
it's like
I love that kind of stuff.
that, and I do too.
Yeah.
And so did the majority of the people that watched that movie with us. But if you're like Josh, who's more like a I don't want to say purist, but I guess just
Like
kind
more
of-
grounded stuff.
yeah, more grounded, then I don't know if you like this movie as much.
I
will
love
say that. But if you love weird shit, then
that
you
is
love
one thing
this.
that I
Oh
love
my
about
God.
this. And I'm not saying it's like completely weird, but this is more of like this world is like more over the top. This Jimmy gang that we're seeing following in the movie, they're like the best thing about this movie is like the juxtaposition between like this over the top and weird kind of absurd stuff and like the real darkness. There's some real
Yes.
like very violent, dark, upsetting, like gross moments in this movie. There really are. And
No, absolutely. Like, and if you're okay with like really getting into all that, I think it meshes it quite well. Like,
I know it does
really
mesh it quite
exceptionally.
well. It's just,
It is insane.
and I love the idea that we have this like kind of absurd idea. There's these people who all call themselves Jimmy. They wear tracksuits and they wear like wigs. It's an absurd idea and it's kind of funny. But if you see the shit that they do, it's dark, it's disturbing, it's very disgusting. And I mean, this is also like a more over the top kind of absurd like idea and world. And I love all the shit that it's doing with that. I mean, what's fun about the Jimmy Gang is that 1 second you're laughing at them and with them. They're very funny. I will say that.
Yes.
It's
Oh, yeah.
there's,
I was
there's a,
laughing with them.
and there's a lot of moments that I found comedy in and then that the film expects you to find comedy in that are very dark. Like very, very dark in nature.
Yeah. I
then-
I was laughing with
And one of the things
Jimmy
that I like
a
about the
lot
film-
of the shit.
Yeah, and one thing that I like about the film is that it doesn't hold back on its dark nature. All of the dark concepts
That's
and all the
true.
very violent concepts, it's very grounded, and it talks to you about them in full force. There's no like actual like icing on here. There's no like sugar coating with anything here. It's all
Yes.
verbatim very dark, but you can also find humor in that. The Jimmy Gang is very funny and very disturbing and monstrous as well. Like there's a lot of funny moments, not even including the Jimmy Gang, but I think it's a funny movie in a lot of senses and a very dark movie in a lot of other senses, and it handles both of those tones perfectly.
I agree.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of really, really interesting stuff that this particular movie does that you will never see in any zombie movie. Like I feel like I've seen, like, as for zombie movies go, I've seen them all. Like genuinely,
Yeah,
I've
like,
seen them all.
For most zombie movies, it's like once you've seen one, you've seen like most of them. But like 28 years, it very much so stands out amongst other zombie movies.
Yes,
like
bro.
it's very unique in how it does the zombies as well as how it tells the story with the zombies. Because a lot of zombie movies focus on the zombies. I feel like 28, like Bone Temple, and kind of less so 28 years, but also it was us trying to tell a story that had zombies. The zombies were not the focus, and I love that.
I do too.
Well,
It just shows it's about human nature.
I wouldn't
right?
say
Like,
that
it's-
specifically.
Jesus
Like, I agree with
Christ.
what you're saying. I just think you're saying it wrong. But what I'm saying is, like, I'm not saying like the story does have zombies, but the zombies are critical to the story. Like, it's
Yeah,
nothing
what
would
we're
work
saying-
without the
okay,
zombies.
what we're saying
No,
is
yeah,
that
I know what
it's
you're
kind of
saying.
like-
Yeah, I
it's
understand what
like
you're
a-
saying.
It's like a piece, but it's not like any. I'm saying it's not like any zombie movie you're gonna see. Like
No.
genuinely,
No, it's not.
like I don't think I've seen a zombie movie that has done this
Yeah.
before. And yeah, it's very unique, and I love it.
No, I mean, I said in my Letterboxd review that this, like, Alex Garland and Danny Boyle may have created, like, the best zombie, like, world put to screen. It's so
Oh, yeah.
phenomenal.
Mhm.
How much
Absolutely.
detail and how much world building. Like, 28 Days Later, it's a great zombie movie. It is. And it's different from other zombie movies, but it's a great zombie movie. And the thing about that world is the world's very ambiguous. There's not a lot that you learn about the world, and there's some good moments in there. And honestly, a lot of the stuff from Bone Temple reminded me back to a lot of the stuff from original 28 Days, and I think you can understand what I'm saying, what I'm talking about here.
Yes.
Like, a lot of the stuff in
Well,
the later half of 28 Days Later.
Yes. I was actually I brought this up, and I was like, I kind of see 28 Years Later and the 28 Years of Bone Temple as kind of just like one big movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I think a lot of people
it
for sure
does.
agree with that. But
Honestly,
I
and
just mean
I-
that in a sense of
and
like,
considering
and
how-
it relates. Sorry,
No, you can go.
I was just saying it relates back to the to 28 Days, because I would say 28 Years Later is more. It's showing you more of like how much like the zombies are like the actual and how dangerous the zombies and the alphas are, and how like intense the zombies are. And then 28 Years Later, the Bone Temple shows you how like monstrous that people can be in this world
Yeah.
when they are left with nothing.
Yeah. And there's
Like,
some
it's
monstrous
insane.
moments in Days Later that are like almost like exact parallels to the monstrous moments here that's happening in the Bone Temple. And also,
It
what
makes
you're
you think
saying,
who's a real monster,
what were you saying? Were you saying at like how
bro?
28 Years Later and Bone Temple like feel like one movie? Considering how Bone Temple ends, I feel like the third one is also going to add to that. I think it's going to be like these three movies should just be watched back to back to back. They feel like one exact movie. Like,
Yeah.
I honestly, I want to watch this back to back with Years Later because I think it would flow so well. It would like it flows into the next one so perfectly. And I feel like it's a crime that I don't get to watch the third one right now, right this fucking second.
I want more.
Yeah.
I won't watch it.
But as I was saying, like, Days Later has this like very ambiguous world. Like, it's a lot of great things, but the world of that movie isn't built up that much. There's like you got a lot of sneak peeks of the darkness of this world, both like the darkness and the violence of the zombies, the nature of that, and the darkness of humanity. You get sneak peeks at both of that in Days Later. And Years Later is doing something that's actually hard for films to do that are specifically in a franchise, and that is building out a world. When you have especially a horror franchise where your world is ambiguous and you don't talk, you don't like give many details about the world, if you give answers and build out more about the world, you could ruin the horror of everything. We saw this happen in the latest season of Stranger Things. You could ruin your entire franchise if you build out more details to this world. And 28 years later does that feat perfectly. It builds out this world and actually adds to the franchise instead of reducing from it. I don't know
agree.
how they did it. It's such a feat, but they did do it, and it's incredible. And 20 years later, the Bone Temple builds this world out even more in so many more interesting ways.
Yeah, and it doesn't like explain. It doesn't explain a whole lot of stuff. Like, it explains just enough where you can understand what is happening. But it's like I don't know. It's hard to talk about this without getting into spoilers. It really is. But like,
Yeah.
if you watch this movie, then you will understand what's happening, and it's kind of like it's just I just love it. It's just so interesting to
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
and to see how these people live on this just like island that was is literally just kind of like
Abandoned.
left the like
Yeah.
abandoned. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
It is really good.
Do you guys want to get into spoilers now, or do you have any more non-spoiler thoughts?
Yes.
Bro, please let's get into
Please.
spoilers.
Okay,
I
let's
cannot
give
for
all our
1
ratings.
second.
What
yeah.
do you give this?
I'm giving this. Okay, honestly, I literally because I watched them back to back to back, even 28 years later, or 28 days later. Like I genuinely regard all three of these movies so far as all 8 out of 10s for me. Like I genuinely believe they're all 4 stars. Like
Yeah.
they're
No, yeah.
just all the same. It's
Yeah,
great.
I'm going 8 out of 10 as well for this. What are you going, Michael?
I'm giving it a 9 out of 10 because in the
Yeah.
theater immediately I was like, oh, 10, and I was like, okay, not 10. It's great. It is my favorite like zombie media ever, and it's 9 out of 10 easy for me.
No, I think this might be my favorite like zombie movie franchise ever. I mean, I can't think of anything else that like comes close. I mean, Shaun of the Dead is fucking incredible.
Yeah.
I have
That's-
not seen. I've been wanting to watch that.
That's
But
really good.
It's doing a lot of it's doing a very different thing than this, but it's also it's very very fucking good. But yeah. All right, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. All right, so before we talk about spoilers.
Yes. All right.
Oh,
So
no.
let's
I
just
want to
get
start
right
off.
into it.
I want to start off.
Okay.
do it.
So
do
before we start about spoilers, and I swear this is relevant, I just want to give everyone a story about how me and Luke met. Everyone in the audience, and Michael, I don't think he knows how me and Luke met. So what was happening is I was running around nude in the forest. I had a giant dong. You have to remember this. Very hung dong. And Luke found me, and we did drugs together and got high, and we just kind of became friends after that. So that's how we met.
That's
Yeah.
exactly how.
That's. I was actually gonna bring that up. I was gonna say, unrelated to the story, but Samson. I was gonna first bring up Samson has a gigantic penis, the biggest penis I've seen in my entire life, actually.
Jesus Christ.
Is he the biggest penis in movies? Is he the most hung guy
might
in
be.
movies?
Probably. I mean, bro, he's massive. Bro.
Unfortunately, it's not. That's not real.
I know it's a prosthetic
That's a
because
shame.
Yeah, it's a.
he had to work
It's
with
it's
children
a.
on set.
Yeah, they're prosthetic shorts that he
Yeah.
just puts on.
I think it's
Also-
the prosthetic is great though.
If we're
like-
talking about the penis, one thing we have to talk about, it must be like cold, like running around naked all the time, and so like. It's bigger than we think it is because we're looking at it with shrinkage involved as well.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Holy shit.
So it's probably it's
Oh my
probably
God.
bigger because it's cold out.
That is
Oh my
crazy. That is insane. That is like intense. I just want to say, okay. Actually, though, for real, I loved all of those scenes where, because it's like
yeah.
the alpha like came to him. Let's just talk about the alpha. Real quick.
I fucking loved the entire like subplot.
The
basically,
alpha,
with
you mean
Samson.
Samson? He has a fucking name, dude. He has a
Yeah.
full
Call him
identity.
Samson, dude.
Samsung. Samsung.
And die.
Samsung. That was me at my friend's house when I was trying to talk to their Samsung fridge. I just fucking screaming it.
Yeah.
Incredible. Like I love it. It's so interesting. And when he said, dude, and it's sweet. It's like a very sweet, tender moment. It genuinely made me love the Doctor more and more. I love his philosophy. It's incredible.
Dr. Kelson.
And
I'm so glad we got to explore him in this movie. Like I would say, this might piss off some people, and this might be something that people who loved 20 years later, hate about this one. But Spike is less of a protagonist in this one. Like he's a big character in this. But I think, arguably, Dr. Ian Kelson is the main character, the lead character of this film.
yeah, he absolutely is. Before we tap into Spike, real quick, let's talk about the Doctor, because holy shit, he is so likable.
I love
He is
him.
so likable. Even Jimmy, who's like a fucking monster likes him. Like that's how like
Yeah.
likable he is, like and easy to talk to. Like it's just something so hard I'd imagine to come by
Yeah.
in an apocalypse.
Oh yeah.
He's just
He's
so
he's
incredible.
so awesome. It's
Mhm.
the idea of the Bone Temple is beautiful. His philosophy is beautiful. Like the fact that he wants to help people and help this zombie, because he has a medical license, and when he got his medical license, he swore to help as many people as possible in sickness as he can.
Yes.
And the fact that he is, I love his outlook at life, because I mean, most people throughout this world, and we see this juxtaposition throughout all of these different characters in this film, but most people throughout these worlds see these zombies as monsters. He saw them as animals and people. And by looking at it that way, he was able to kind of start to discover a cure for what's going on here. I mean,
Yes.
he was
And
able to like
dude.
he was able to like befriend
Holy shit.
Samson, and it's so fucking sweet, dude. Like the scenes where he's dancing to Duran Duran with Samson and singing Duran Duran with Samson, fucking beautiful.
I know
Beautiful.
Oh yeah.
the Metal Gear.
I loved all the stuff with Samson because it was like it was really delving in and showing like they're more than just like mindless creatures. They are kind of animal. They are, like you said, like animalistic. Like you can befriend them, and in the scene where he's like looking up at it and he goes, "Moon, oh my God."
Oh yeah, that was
Oh, yeah,
that was
No,
intense.
it's, yeah, I mean, it's a great scene.
It was also unexpected.
train scene,
I was
dude.
expecting him to
Dude,
say.
the fucking train scene is
that was
euphorically
insane.
good. It's such a good scene. And
I
it's
love it,
also a good
'cause-
jump
'cause it
scare.
shows
It's a
him
good jump
shaven.
scare.
It is.
Mhm.
And I absolutely love the choice to not only show him as a kid, but show him as clean shaven as like an adult. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it delves into the kind of like what the doctor was saying. He's like, this is psychosis. And I love that,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
like,
And he was
um,
right. He was able
that
to
idea.
find something.
Yeah, because it's like because he needed morphine,
Yeah.
and it's just he just constantly needed. But the part that genuinely I was like, holy shit, was when he looks up at the other zombies and he says, I don't have a ticket.
Yeah.
That the way
So
he said
good.
it, the way he said it, like I'm gonna give props to the director because I'm gonna be honest, I
Yeah,
was a bit
DaCosta.
worried for this movie.
Mhm.
I was a bit worried for this movie just because it wasn't Danny Broyle, but I was a little bit worried.
I told you
But
not to
holy
worry,
shit.
and I was right.
She like
Nia DaCosta.
because I mean even though it's written by the same guy,
Alec
you can
Coen.
a director can like completely
Yeah.
not understand what the messaging means, but the way that she made him say it is a sort of casual, genuine, like it was great. It was
Yeah,
genuinely
it was
amazing.
so good.
And then the jump scare was good too, right following that.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah. I just love what's great about this movie is again it's able to handle these both things. It has this Samson plot line with Ian Kelson and Samson, which is some of the most beautiful cinema I've ever seen. The cinematography is beautiful here. Their friendship is beautiful. Like it's beautiful for a zombie movie, and it's genuinely heartwarming and it's so sweet. And then we have the other storyline, which it cuts in between, where it's fucking the Jimmy Gang like cutting people's skin off, and
Yeah,
and it
ripping out
works.
their organs.
It fucking works. Like it's this idea
intense.
of like the most dark, demonic and like devilish and monstrous parts of our world in juxtaposition with the most beautiful parts of our world as well.
Hmm. And I really love Spike's character.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like, I know he's not a main focus, but I love the idea of him getting. Oh my God, this is gonna sound wrong. Of him getting, Jesus Christ.
That's it.
I was gonna say, I am gonna say, I like the idea of him kind of getting groomed by this fucking like
Oh, yeah.
awful.
What do you mean?
Like-
How is that bad to say? He is getting groomed in this.
Because I'm saying that I like that aspect of the movie. I
Okay,
don't
Spike
like
is a
him getting
fake
groomed.
character. I'm sorry.
just
Look,
like
look.
him
All I'm
doing
saying
that.
is, Spike is a fictional character, and he's a fictional character getting groomed. Okay, it's different between saying I like this real kid getting groomed, and I like this aspect of the movie. It was good for the movie. And it was good for the story. You know,
Bro, still.
Still.
But, I do like both actually. No, but
that's
but I do because it reminded me a lot of kind of it's a book I'm reading. It's a book called Blood Meridian
Oh, yeah.
that I'm reading right now. And
I need to get into that.
You should lock in on Cormac McCarthy, bro.
I need to
he's an
lock in on
incredible
literature,
novelist.
dude. I have been.
No, please.
I fucking
Yeah,
read
but
Lolita over the summer, and that was great. But you know,
but because that's about the kid, and his name is literally just the kid in Blood Meridian,
yeah,
and he gets wrapped up in, well, he actually gets wrapped up in a few things throughout the book. The first one, well, the second one is the major part of the book. It's like where most of the book lays, and that's with Indian scalping. But
Yeah.
another part of the book before that is like I would say even more like the Jimmies, or it's like it's more similar to the Jimmies than the gang that he scalps with later on in the book, and that is like this guy, and he still believes that the Mexican-American War is going on, so they lead a charge out. I just thought that it was very similar. I really and the opening is just fucking amazing. I love the kind of liminal space like
Oh yeah, being
Urbeck's
in the
pool
like
in
the
the
pool.
like in the
Yeah.
pool, yeah, and seeing and hitting the artery was gory and just fucked.
hmm
It's like you have to fight a finger to be another
yeah.
member is such a good
That
concept.
it's a great opening scene too.
hmm Genuinely.
Honestly,
Uh,
dude. Okay, look,
yeah.
I might give a hot take here, but I would loved if they would have, because they filmed these two movies back to back, I believe. I would have loved if they would have just like the studio would have let them to just release this like 4 hour movie. It'd have been so good just watching this with
Oh,
28
yeah.
years later.
For sure. Yeah, I see why they didn't do that, but
Yeah,
I
see,
do think
but
like
I
do
think from
see
now on, whenever I
it
rewatch
would
these
have been
movies,
really
I'm
good.
rewatching them back to back. It's just it
Oh,
feels
yeah.
I
like
mean,
the
yeah.
way to watch
You
them.
can't really you can't really watch it any other way. But I loved it. It was so good. And then the scene in the barn, it was gory and like
Oh,
really
the
messed
barn
up.
scene was amazing.
And
God, that was
I
so
thought
fucked up.
the implications were really dark
Oh
because
yeah.
obviously the one of the fingers tries to like attempts to sexually assault the guy before she gets a giant metal hook in her skull.
hmm
And I just think that the
Yeah.
implications of that is of her potentially also maybe perhaps
Did I miss something? Because
getting
I'm not sure she was trying to sexually assault him. I think she was just trying to like skin him like pretty badly there. Was
Yeah,
she trying to sexually
Are
assault
you
him?
sure? I no, I believe she
No,
was,
I
bro,
thought
because
that's what I thought too. I thought it was gonna
yeah.
be like, oh, she's gonna touch him, and then I was like, well, maybe he's gonna like just like chop his dick off.
I
That's
think
what I-
that's
Well,
I
who
think
knows? But she
I
dropped
think
his
that's what she was
pants
gonna
and
do.
like
Yeah,
laid him
she's
on the ground and got on top
she
of
was
him
gonna
and was
pants
and
him
was like
because they
whispering shit in his ears
because
and
they
was
like
and this is what happened to me and like
because they were
you
gonna
remember?
Yeah.
because they shirted him and she said she wanted to pants him, which like shirting him is like they're skinning
Yeah,
all of their top half.
like
I
yeah.
assume she was gonna just skin the bottom half, but I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Some some
Maybe that was what me and Sarah kind of like were like, oh, she's well,
Yeah,
I
I mean,
guess we'll
I
never know.
guess like I'm thinking back to the scene. I guess you could like read it like that. I'm not like quite like I'm not anti that read. Like yeah, I don't know. I just didn't read that in the moment when I watched it.
That's interesting. I was totally like I was like, oh fuck
No,
when I saw that.
I did too, and then I was like, oh, she's gonna cut his dick off, and then she got the
Yeah, well,
fucking
I thought she
hook
was
in
gonna
his
cut his dick off, but
Well, like it's like a great man. Never mind. I'm not gonna.
yeah.
skull. No, say it. No, you can't do that. Say it.
It's like a great man. Well, I wouldn't. No, I can't say
No,
this, bro.
no, you gotta say it now.
It's like the great man. No, okay. I guess we'll never know.
Wow. I don't know. I
But
don't know about that one. What you're about to say. I don't know what you're gonna say, but I don't know about that one.
Well, okay, so I guess you'll never know is, as you may know, a quote by the artist, hip hop musician Kanye West
Oh.
when he got
yeah.
his Grammy.
Okay.
So I guess we'll never know.
Oh my god.
But anyway, let's continue. Because let's continue and talk
Okay.
about
So there's one thing I want to talk about in this movie.
Do it.
It's gonna be one thing, and then it's gonna lead into another thing. So I think you know what I'm gonna lead into first, but well, after I talk about it first. But First, I want to talk about the music choices in this movie, the soundtrack choices.
Oh yeah.
Incredible.
So obviously, what I want to talk about a little bit later is the best scene in the movie. It's the Iron Maiden Number of the Beast scene, which is phenomenal.
So good.
Oh my God.
Holy
It's so
fuck.
fucking good. But
Josh didn't like it, and I'm gonna kill him. No, I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ. But how could you not like that, dude? It's so fucking good.
I thought it was like corny.
And
okay.
it was
It was corny, but
That's
that's
the
the weird part about it.
Okay,
that's
can
the
we-
funny part about it.
Yeah, dude, it's so good. It is. We're not what? Oh my God, it's corny because we're in a movie where there's people that are like wearing like Jimmy Savile costumes, like tracksuits and wigs,
like,
and
yeah.
killing zombies. We're in a movie with zombies. Isn't like the idea of zombies not a little bit corny? Like, come on. This has already
Bro,
been like an
that
over the
scene was
top world.
phenomenal.
If you saw the last one, you know that this is a little bit more of a goofier world. But okay, you know.
Absolutely. But oh my God, let's just talk about that scene.
Well,
'cause,
I
like,
want to. Okay, yeah.
Because like, bro, I just think it's so funny because obviously like when the Jimmy, the lead Jimmy, when he was like, I'm going to feed
Sir
you,
Jimmy
Jonathan,
Crystal.
how to do this.
Jimmy Crystal.
Yes. Oh my gosh, so good. And like, oh my gosh. And then he went above and beyond. Like truly.
Yeah.
He committed, bro.
Yeah.
And I liked it too because it was like his like interpretation. He's like, well, what would these people think the devil would be? Because like, what's their perception of it? Let me do that. Not
Yes.
like not like very biblically accurate because I don't think that's particularly biblically accurate. But like he was like, well, what would these people believe? What is their perception of it? And he did that, and I fucking love it. It was so cliche playing the
Well-
number of the beast was so goddamn funny, but it worked super
It's
well.
such a good scene.
Yes.
Where he's like dancing around and he like blows like cocaine in their faces, and he's like
Oh,
dancing
yeah.
around
Oh,
with
yeah.
the sparks. It's so good, and he oh man,
And then
he
they
fully
were like
commits.
thrashing.
Fucking
Like, it's, like,
Oscar-worthy,
actually
dude.
Being in a metal.
Dude.
Yeah.
It's
I
like
want to
being in a
see
thrash
Ray
metal pit.
Fiennes nominated at the 2027 Oscars. Like, dude,
he deserved
Dude,
that
that.
scene is
please.
so fucking good.
No, and when he's yeah, like
When
I
it's,
said,
like,
when
the
he's
fire suit.
when he got the fire suit and then he's
Yeah.
like doing tricks with the like with the lava and the fire. I guess not lava, but it's like fire.
It's like
With the
or not
sparks.
like
He's
ashes.
doing like
What is
tricks
it?
with the sparks. He's making
Embers.
it spark up.
Yeah, with the embers. Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, literally, that was an incredible scene. And then the following up where he's like, and I thought about this. I was like, wait, just tell these guys to like crucify him. Like I genuinely thought that, and then he did. I was like, oh my God. But then, when Jimmy stabbed him, I was so sad.
I was heartbroken.
I know.
Fuck, dude. No, I was like hoping maybe can they save Kelson? I'm so pissed that they killed off Kelson. I really am.
Yeah, I think
think
his
it
death
works.
his death was great.
No,
his
it
death
definitely
was good.
works. It definitely works, and it's definitely necessary for this movie to work. But I'm just pissed because he's such a good character. I love this guy. I genuinely. It's like one of those character deaths where I genuinely felt something. It felt like a character death from the Lord of the Rings,
Same.
actually. Like, because
Same.
I loved this character so much, and I loved this guy, and I loved Ralph Fiennes' portrayal. And it's just after the high of us seeing the Number of the Beast scene where I'm like, this guy is so fucking cool. He's so fucking awesome. And then he dies. It sucks.
But he notices Spike, and it's like a really noble death.
Oh my god, yeah.
And okay, we need to talk about like the reveal of Jimmy on the upside down cross.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
so
yeah.
God.
Well,
It is
they
metal.
crucify him on the I mean, this whole movie is metal. Like this is like this movie is like a punk rock like metal kind of movie, dude. It is. It just is in everything that it's doing.
And I
that's-
really love the other Jimmy. Oh, I forgot what her name was. The one that
uh,
ends up going with Spike. I forgot.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
She says her name at the end of the movie.
Yeah, she
don't
does.
remember, I'm
I
sorry.
forget, but
I actually really like her character
I do
Yeah.
too.
a lot.
It,
Oh, and the shit with Samson when after Jimmy was
Yeah,
crucified and
okay.
Samson
Yeah,
came.
let's talk about that. When he sees the horns, when Jimmy's hallucinating
my
the
God.
horns on Samson.
yeah,
Oh
no,
my
it's
gosh.
just all of this is just great imagery. I'm also kind of pissed that they killed off Sir Jimmy Crystal because he would have been such a great antagonist. He's so fun to follow. Like even though he's such a monster, he's so
I
fun
will
to
say,
watch. Like that scene
that
where
is another
he's
thing, yeah.
that scene where he's taking the family hostage. He's talking about the Teletubbies, and he's like, and they have little TVs on their bellies, and they display something on their TVs, and on those
Yes.
bellies, and it's And you know, the opening of 28 years later is he's watching Teletubbies as the zombie apocalypse starts. So I find that so funny because they haven't had entertainment in what, like, years. 28 years they haven't had like actual TV entertainment. So of course this guy is like fucking obsessed with Teletubbies as a grown adult. He's also like fucking skinning people. You know, it's a funny idea.
It's insane,
and it's just fun. Jack McConnell, who plays Jimmy Crystal, was also in Sinners, if you remember.
I do remember
the
What?
Irish, the Irish vampire.
he was the Irish Jig. He was like
Yeah.
the
Oh my
guy. Yeah.
god!
It's the same
Wow,
actor.
I didn't even notice that.
Incredible. He's an incredible actor. I can't wait to see him do more shit. He's, you know, but yeah, he's fucking phenomenal
Two
in
great
this
villains.
and in Sinners.
Oh, yeah.
I think he
And
could
they're
be a
both,
great
like,
hero too. I would love to
way
see him
different.
play a hero at some point, but
Mm-hmm.
like those
Oh my god.
those two villains are iconic. I could see like Jimmy Crystal being an iconic villain in the future because he's so good.
Oh yeah.
He is. I am a little bit disappointed that he's not like going into the next movie.
I mean, I am.
But I think it's. But you know what? I think as for his death, I think it's a great.
But I
death.
think
Oh yeah, it was.
I
Very
think
good.
there's enough threads for the next movie. Like considering like Cillian Murphy is here, and Cillian
Oh,
Murphy's
yeah.
daughter, and they're also like they also figured out how to cure Samson, and Samson's still alive, and no Spike.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna go in that direction. I just think knowing them, I trust them fully with the story, and I just think that the story of the Jimmy Gang and the Bone Temple and Kelson is ended here. It's this, and there's bigger things coming up in the next movie.
I don't know. Do you think here's my fear, and if it's done well, it'll be done well. Don't get me wrong, but do you think that Sir Dr. Kelson is going to live? Like, do you think Samson's going off with his body and treating it, and he'll end? Because I mean,
No.
he only got stabbed once. It was
No,
fatal,
I
but-
think.
No,
what
I think
Samson was taking him to like bury him.
I think
Okay.
yeah, I think Kelson's gone. Honestly,
Yeah.
or maybe he'll come back as like a zombie or something. Like I don't know. I have no idea.
Who knows?
Like I didn't like you. I didn't feel all too like high on this sequel. I was like, okay, well, you know, maybe it'll be good, maybe it won't, you know. But you know, so I don't know. I have full trust in this creative team in doing what they're gonna do next. So I'm not that worried about where anything ends because they wrote these 3 scripts. Alex Garland wrote these 3 scripts back to back to back. So the first one, the second one, and the third one, he all wrote back to back.
Okay. I have
I have a little bit more faith
Yeah,
now.
I feel much more confident in the.
So
third
it's
one.
written more as like one cohesive story. So I have faith in what's gonna happen next.
Okay. All right.
Um,
Okay. Good.
I wanna-
Good to hear.
I want to talk about like other music choices. I mean, Number of the Beast is an incredible song. I love Iron Maiden. I love the way it's used. But there's also Radiohead's "Everything Is in the Right Place" in this.
Oh
movie.
my god.
Oh yeah.
That was
Which
incredible.
look, all I'm gonna say is it's a very cliche song. They're using it a lot in movies now, especially in fucking stupid fucking like reel and TikTok edits. I fucking hate that, but it's a great song.
I think it works though.
And
like,
it works.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
it works perfectly for this. And I think thinking about Radiohead and specifically that song, but just Radiohead as a band, it's like Radiohead is such a beautiful band in the way their songs are composed. Specifically that song, it sounds beautiful. It's so appetizing for the ears. It's so beautiful to listen to. And also like it's very dark. Like Radiohead sings about like suicide and mental illness and death. But their songs are often very beautiful when singing about that. It's again like this movie, this clash and this juxtaposition between beauty and like darkness. Because this land is beautiful too. All these cinematography shots of all of the
yeah.
land and
Oh my gosh.
the country of England. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful environment.
It is, and like I said, I'm a sucker for like abandoned structures.
Mhm.
That's my thing. So I loved seeing like like the entire city abandoned and the swimming pool all abandoned, and like it was very eerie and very, very good.
Yeah.
Like genuinely, I was super immersed in this movie.
Yeah.
I was and I want more. Like I feel like after every one of these movies have ended, I've been like, yeah, I want more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's great. I mean, Oh, there's just a lot of really great moments in this.
Hmm.
It really works well as a movie. I mean, this is like surprisingly how well this trilogy is looking, like how cohesive everything is, how many of these little moments from the first one is like paying off in this one, and I'm sure that the little moments from this one will pay off in the next one. I'm very excited for what's going to come up.
I am too.
Oh yeah.
It's a great movie that fully works as how it's supposed to. So I'm excited. I really am. I love this. 8 out of 10 for me.
Same here. 8 out of 10.
9.
Nine.
I just loved it so much.
All right.
All right.
Are we gonna?
Do you guys want to talk about Mulholland Drive?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Here, do you want me to introduce this one? Since I love this
Yes.
movie.
Yeah.
Do it.
All right. Mulholland Drive. After a car wreck on Mulholland Drive, renders a woman fuck. I can't speak today. Renders a woman amnesic. And the car wreck gives her fucking amnesia. I fucking can't speak today. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
She and a Hollywood hopeful search for clues and answers across Los Angeles in a twisting venture beyond dreams and reality. So to give some context behind why we decided to choose this, also beyond the recommendation for this film, I'm a huge fan of this film. I really am. This film is, when I saw it for the first time, something deep inside me really unlocked. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Lynch in general, and this film really deeply speaks to me. I love it. I think it's a masterpiece. It's one of the best of the 21st century, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm really deeply connected to this. Michael, who we brought on the podcast, really fucking hates this film, or at least I don't know. Maybe his opinion improved after second watch. Maybe he hates it more. But he gave it a half star on Letterboxd, which I think is undeserving. Even if you don't like it, I think you can say
Hold
it's.
on.
But
We need to read. Hold on, Michael. Read your letterbox review right now.
Let me pull it up.
Just do it. Literally.
I am going, dude.
Hold on.
And,
His letterbox is loading, but wait till you folks hear it.
Luke is more like mid on this movie. He's more on the okay scale in the middle, but maybe his opinion improved. I think there's some context that you guys can both get that'll make you guys enjoy this movie more. But we'll talk about that a little bit.
I got my
later.
review. So my review is it's a half star and I quote, "This is the worst fucking movie I have ever seen in my entire life, and I'm sure there will be nothing worse than this."
Okay.
Worst?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I just can't. I can't comprehend how this will be the worst movie I've ever seen. When you've seen shit like the fucking Minecraft movie, when shit like that fucking exists.
You know what? We're gonna address that right now. You know, the Minecraft movie was incredible. Okay, that was 5 stars.
Go fuck yourself, dude. I have a whole video on
Okay,
my.
the Minecraft movie was not a good movie, but I did enjoy. I enjoyed watching it. I think it's just because of the company I was with.
I have a whole 40-minute video fucking bashing on that movie. I was with friends too, and I was like having fun with friends too, but I fucking hate that movie.
I was having a lot of fun. Well, all right.
Anyway.
Let's start.
Okay,
Let's
so
Let's start.
yeah.
I want to.
Let's get the cat out of the bag.
Can I
Hold on.
want to. Okay, wow, this is already going to be an interesting conversation. Do you want me to like say like a few things that I love about this, or do you want to just like hop onto Michael bashing this shit?
No,
Okay. Can we hold on? Let us say something real quick.
Let's say some nice shit. Can I say some nice shit first?
Me and Luke, we would like to apologize.
Okay.
Because last episode, Luke said, and I quote, "Michael fucking hates this movie," which I did.
No, yeah.
And on the rewatch, me and Luke actually both really enjoyed the movie.
Wait, what?
Yes.
This is a fucking glorious day.
Bye content, bro. This fucking.
Yeah,
literally,
I mean,
okay.
No, and that makes a lot of sense. Like, considering Lynch and everything that he like represents in his filmmaking, like sensibilities, it makes a lot of sense that you fucking hated it on the first watch and like enjoyed it a lot more in the second watch. And honestly, again, like as I'm saying, like Lynch isn't the most accessible person to watch. Like this is not the most accessible movie at all. Like I'm gonna be honest, it's not.
Mm-hmm.
But
Okay, but
but and I
weirdest.
don't
I
think this
can't
is a
say
great
it.
introduction to Lynch either. I just don't. I think you
Can
should have
I?
started with something more but grounded, like
Wait, hold on.
Eraserhead
We
or
need
Yeah,
to,
fucking
let's
Blue
say the
Velvet.
we
R
But
need to
word.
say it. No, we can't say the R word, but that's literally the only way to describe what our
what?
mental state was when first watching this movie.
The first time we watched this movie, I remember
Okay.
it being the most incoherent, incomprehensible like mess of just shit happening. And when we watched it this time, it was perfectly followable.
I know.
Like, it was incredibly linear, and I understood everything that was happening. The first time we watched it, I really want to say the R word, but I can't. We were just really stupid. Okay.
Oh my god,
Genuinely.
dude,
Okay, we
I'm fucking laughing right now.
okay, I have our notes. Okay, we have our notes.
This was the only movie I took notes on because I was like, it's gonna be bad.
I took notes on this, and I was like fucking getting ready to fucking like put my life up for this movie to defend this fucking movie, but apparently I don't have to.
Okay, no, we're just gonna talk. We're just kind of agree. Okay, but like first
It's
of
fine.
all,
I mean, I
let's
think
go-
it's
let's
interesting
just,
if you talk about your like experience with it, but you know,
Yeah, I actually think we totally should talk about our experience with this.
like
Okay.
especially the first time
So-
and how it improved and stuff. So,
Oh
yeah.
my God, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So first time, Caleb, if you are listening, not my cousin Caleb, but our friend Caleb, if you are watching this movie, um, we would like to apologize, and this is no ill intent for you. So
Yeah.
so disregard, like, don't take any of this personal. Please do not take any of this personal.
Also, does your
Please.
cousin like Lynch? Because I know your cousin likes movies.
Yes, my cousin does actually really like David Lynch. Yes.
Dude, I need to talk to him again. I haven't talked
This
to
is
him
a
in a while.
different. This is
Yeah.
a different Caleb though.
I know.
This is our friend Caleb.
I
It
know.
was it was less than a year ago, bro. It was literally junior year, and we're in like a film club at my school, and once a week we would get together at our friend Kit's house,
Mhm.
and we would watch like a movie, and we each would like kind of recommend it. So
Yeah.
Fuck,
he
this is
recommended. Yeah.
a choice for high school film club, dude.
Yeah. Well,
Like-
okay. Well, in all fairness, we watched it because it was like around the time David Lynch had passed, so we were like,
Ah.
we'll watch it to like commemorate him because he was
Yeah.
like a very well-known director.
Yeah.
So it's like we'll
And, like,
commemorate him by watching it.
Fuck,
Yes,
that
and,
still
like-
hurts, dude. It's actually, I think it's almost been a year since he's passed. Like, he passed
Yeah,
away
yeah.
around January, so I'm glad we're doing this now to commemorate him. Fuck, man. It still hurts, dude. It still hurts me a lot. Ugh.
No, I really like the dude, and I didn't get his movie. Okay, this is the first David Lynch movie I've ever seen though, and it's because it was our friend Caleb's favorite David Lynch movie, and he loved it, and okay, Caleb, if you're listening to this, like I said, don't take this like at all, but like Caleb didn't exactly tell us like how funky this movie
Yeah.
got.
I went in.
He told it it's like it was gonna be this like crazy kind of crime thriller
Yeah.
sort of like Hollywood movie.
Excuse me?
So I went into the movie completely thinking that it was gonna be a like completely different movie, like
Mhm.
like an absolute completely different movie. And we watched it with a lot of friends, and
We did.
it was silent the whole time. No one spoke a word, except for occasionally Caleb would go like, "Oh, dude, this next part is amazing. This next part, just wait."
What?
And then,
That's a terrible way to
What do you
watch a
mean?
movie, by the way.
Yeah.
No.
Well, because what would happen is he'd be like, "Yeah, there's a part coming up real soon. It's super good," and then it would just nothing would happen. I'd be like, "Okay, so did
mean,
it happen?" He's like, "Yeah, it happened."
oh god,
I have
Like I
to
said,
say,
Caleb,
a
please.
lot of this movie is about feeling. A lot of
Yeah.
it. A lot of David Lynch's work is. And again, I think the second watch of this movie really helps with it. Again, I'm just watching it for the
Yes,
second time.
absolutely.
It does really help. And also, the thing is that another thing about this movie is it's very inaccessible, and it's very surreal and weird in the way that it's constructed. And you just kind of have to bear with it until the end, when a lot of it really makes more sense after the movie is over. But it's I can see for like first time watchers, it's hard to bear with it until the end to kind of feel like to kind of see the whole thing as like one coherent thing. Because when you're looking at it as one coherent thing with the context of the ending, it looks a lot better than what it does when you're in it. At least the first time you're watching it.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
No, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
Like, And like I said, and I don't know why, because in my opinion, the entire movie is completely followable, and then it kind of starts to get a little bit surreal around the like theater scene.
Like the theater scene's like the tipping point where it's like, okay, now it's kind of getting
Yeah,
strange.
And
it's getting like
that's when all the
stranger.
fucking
Things
peak
do.
shit of this movie starts happening. Is that during that scene and every way after, you're fucking locked in. Everything
Yeah,
after
it
that is
gets
just
super
like
creative.
perfect cinema.
Exactly, and it gets really creative, but like, and I don't know why. I was lost. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually seriously don't
Like
know why.
when we were rewatching it, like I felt like I felt insane because I like things were happening. I was like, I remember this being like the end. Like what is going on? Like I don't like.
Yeah, like I remember like certain scenes that were pretty close to the beginning of the movie happening like literally at the end of the movie.
Mhm.
It was such a weird experience.
Yeah.
It was like unlike other
Well, I mean,
like movie
I mean
experience
that makes
I've ever
sense because
like
there's like
rewatched a
there's
movie.
scenes that repeat, and it's like the timeline for this movie is very weird, and it's very circular, so it feeds into itself. The ending feeds into
Yeah,
the beginning,
no.
but yeah, I
But
can
like
kind of
it's
get
like
that.
but like there's still like a clear structure that this movie kind of has. And for some reason I don't know, like it was just so weird. And watching it for the first time I was like, wait, so what is going on?
Yeah. For
Like
watching it for the first
way
time.
sooner than what was happening than when I
Yeah.
watch it the second time. Like
Watching it for the first time, I remember I was literally basically the entire movie. I had no idea what was happening. And I don't know why because again on the second watch, it was very easily followable. Like it was a very clear storyline. So I don't know what was wrong with me on the
no,
first watch.
no, it was like like genuinely something was wrong with us, like actually. And I I can't say it. But like oh my God. But yeah, so I think we just had a very strong like knee-jerk reaction
Mhm.
when we finished it the first time because we were just like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Like genuinely. And I think that's why I didn't like it because I was like, What? Like like I
Yeah.
was that reaction, so I was like and like and I didn't have faith in David Lynch, sadly. Like I changed my mind now, but I didn't have faith that like that he was doing something like that wasn't just completely nonsensical for the sake of it. And I just can't trust that. Now watching it again, I trust that he obviously
Yeah.
knows
Well,
like he
I also
understands everything and well not everything. He doesn't have to understand everything about his
yeah, and
movie.
I also
But
want to
like
kind of explain some of that and just like explain
please
like
do.
my view and like David Lynch's description of it and like how to look at like some of his work. So yeah. Are you guys
Yeah.
done? Because this is interesting because I want to talk about my experience with the film as well.
Honestly, yeah,
Yeah,
we're done with
absolutely.
we're done with our first experience. So
Yeah.
you go
So
ahead with yours.
I mean, I kind of it's kind of similar, but in a very different way, and it's interesting how similar my experience is to yours, but in a very different way. When I saw it for the first time, obviously I kind of understood what was happening. Like I knew that she had like amnesia from the crash, and that she was trying to find her identity, and I knew that there's something to do with like a film being made and the director and all this stuff with Hollywood. But again, a lot of it, your first time around, a lot of it is very incoherent. There's a lot of very weird details, and I think it's a very detailed film as well. There's a lot. It's complicated, and there's a lot to keep up with as you're watching. And it does go on side tangents. It does weird things at weird times. Like it goes on this tangent for a weird time, and it just serves something later. It's very interesting to watch. But the first time that I watched it, I obviously I understood all those story details, not fully, not as much as I understood them the second time, but I felt it. I really did feel it. And I think part of that is because this is not the first David Lynch film I watched. I watched the first one I watched was like years ago was Dune, just because Dune and sci-fi and stuff. And I liked Dune. It's not like a great film, and I think the new Denis Villeneuve ones are masterpieces compared to David Lynch's. But David Lynch's Dune is an interesting film. It's an interesting one to think about, and I think it's a good movie. It's not anything like incredible or great, but it's interesting. So I didn't really return to Lynch after that, and I didn't know much about him. So I saw Eraserhead, I saw Blue Velvet, and I think I saw Lost Highway before watching this, which are three other Lynch films. Actually, I think I saw Lost Highway after, but I know I definitely watched Eraserhead and Blue Velvet before watching this, and I think I watched a few episodes of Twin Peaks before watching this as well. So I was already like watching Twin Peaks, so I already kind of got David Lynch. Like, I loved Eraserhead when I saw it, and it's easy to love Eraserhead and Blue Velvet. Those are much more grounded films, and on the first watch, it's much more interesting it's much more easier to follow, because those films have a much more straightforward plot line than this. And this one's more ethereal. But those have much more straightforward and grounded plot lines with those weird David Lynchisms. So watching both of those, I kind of started to understand Lynch a lot, and they was really deeply connecting with me. And so when I finally got to this one, I was kind of ready for like the etherealness and the weirdness of David Lynch and the absurdities of David Lynch. And so when I got that, with all that in mind, knowing what David Lynch is all about, it fucking hit for me. The feeling of this movie. There's something so dark and so beautiful about this, just watching this. You know, I was just kind of more sitting back feeling it rather than like watching it and following the plot lines. Just kind of feeling everything that it's doing. He's doing so much with just feeling. There's so much that's just up in the air, that's not said. And I think that's the greatest strength of this movie. Everything that's not said about this movie is so perfect. The feeling that this causes, and it's just so perfect. So when I watched this, there's just something about that. It was just this heavy weight on me. It is. And the great thing about Lynch, and a lot of it, is that he gets you to feel the stories. Even if you don't really understand what's going on, you can feel the emotions of the stories. You can feel the emotional roller coaster of the story that he's trying to tell. And by the end, there's just this heavy weight on me. And it was incredible. It was something that was truly incredible.
Yeah, and I can see that. And honestly, I really do wish that I got more into, like, dude, if I saw Blue Velvet before this movie, everything would be okay.
Have you seen
And
Blue
I feel
Velvet?
like if you...
Have you seen Blue Velvet?
No, but I'm just saying that because I hear that one's another weird, like, kind of surreal one, but it's more accessible.
It is. It's like, it's considered his most accessible. Well, actually, I wouldn't say that. It's like, out of his weird ones, it's considered his most accessible. Have you seen Straight Story?
No. Like I said, I haven't seen any other David Lynch.
Well, you might have seen Straight Story. Did you? Okay, this is a little bit of a side tangent, but Straight Story is a Disney movie. David Lynch made a Disney movie.
Whoa. I did not know about that.
Okay, so it's not even like weird at all. It's like, it has all like the feelings of this one, but it's super sweet. You might have seen it. It's about a man whose friend is sick, in a faraway place. I can't remember what it was. And so what he does is he rides a tractor for days to go visit his sick friend. It's very profound. It's very beautiful, and it's very sweet. But it's a Disney movie. It was like, yeah, it was produced and made by Disney. It was like a made-for-TV Disney movie that David Lynch directed, and it's so beautiful. And and a lot of people say it's an outlier in his catalog, but you know, it's a thing I want to talk about later. Well, I mean, we're not talking about Straight Story, but it's so perfect. It fits in his catalog in such a different way than other ones do. But yeah, that's his like most grounded movie. There's nothing weird that happens in that. Like, my grandmother loves that movie.
Okay. Yeah. I just wish I saw, like, even Eraserhead, like,
Yeah.
like before watching this, just to get a feel. I was just thrown off because I was expecting a completely different movie. I wasn't expecting it to be like ethereal, like, in the slightest.
Yeah.
And I think that's what genuinely made me
Yeah,
despise it.
the thing is that it's hard to talk about David Lynch without really experiencing it. And David Lynch's film are so great because of the feelings that it causes, and those feelings are like identifiable in everyone, but they're different, and they access different feelings in every single person when you watch it.
Yeah, for example, like, we fucking hated it the first time and wanted to die, but then the second time we like I don't know, at least me, I was genuinely like, oh wow, that's actually kind of really, really profound, like, really profound. I love the choices that made.
Yeah.
I love
it's
the
genius.
story beats.
It's so genius.
Mm-hmm. And like, that's so, and it's genius because I obviously never in a million years would believe that if I just saw it once.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad we rewatched it for this podcast. I know the content is gone because you guys don't really like fight about anything because we kind of just agree, but like, you know, at least we can like see the points. Like,
Yeah.
Also, I think I'm pulling up my notes right now because
let me get my notes.
genuinely, I really did
Where's my
not want to like this movie when going into it. And you can see our fucking progression of like, because like the first time I was like bad green screen, and then I was like good opening, and then like every other scene I was like, oh, I actually really like all this,
Yeah.
and then at the end I was like, that was great. What?
Hmm.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
I mean,
I want to read
also
to you my
your original
favorite note.
letterbox review says I don't even think David Lynch understands this movie at a 2.5,
Yeah,
and
I said that just because I just
I
didn't,
just
like I
don't.
said, I didn't
I
believe
don't
that it
think
meant
so.
anything.
Like I have to tell you, I really don't think so. Like
No, he knows what it means.
and at the end of
And
and
even
all of
if
his
he
movies,
doesn't,
yeah. And so
yes.
I want to talk about like surrealities and David Lynch and these weirdisms and these unexplained things that happen. It's I've seen great interviews, and one of the best interviews that I think explains this idea best to me when David Lynch says is he says in real life a lot of weird and unexplainable shit happened to us. We could walk by a person in public and we'll never know their story. And a lot of these just weird things happen to us and we'll never know. Like we'll never ever get the answer to some of these things. And I think he thinks that that's part of living and that's part of dreaming. A lot of his stuff is about dreams. All of his stuff is about dreams. And he loves the idea of dreams, and all of his movies feel like dreams. But I love this idea that there's just some things that will happen to you in real life you'll never know the answer to. You'll never know the answer to. There's something so beautiful and profound about that. And that kind of thing changes my view on Lynch movies.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I also love the idea that like this lover like is so overcome with guilt that she had her
Oh yeah, at the end.
yeah, at the end, that she had her lover.
Yeah, oh, well,
um
we're not talking about spoilers yet.
oh fuck, I'm sorry, gang.
It's all right. Do you want to talk about spoilers? Because
Yes.
I think it's kind of hard to
Honestly,
talk
yes,
about this.
because
Okay, well let's
yes,
let's give
because I have
ratings.
so many notes. I have
Let's
literally so
I
many notes.
have notes too.
No, I have
Wait,
3 pages of notes.
I need
I
to
don't have
read you
that
my
many just
favorite note.
because a lot of it I just know to
Wait, hold on, Eric.
know by heart.
Once we get into spoilers, I need I'm gonna read you one of my notes, and I want you to guess like what part of the movie I'm talking about, because I just like
Okay.
it's I wrote it, but it's just it sounds so ridiculous that it's like
Okay.
what,
Okay. Oh, but let's
but
give
I know what I'm
ratings
talking
before
about.
we do go to spoilers.
Oh,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
I'm obviously giving this a 10 out of 10. It's a masterpiece. It's one of
okay.
my favorites. It's so deeply beloved by me, and it has a
Mhm.
special place in in my heart. This movie.
Okay. Honestly, the movie didn't like I appreciate the art and way more than when I first saw
oh
it.
yeah.
And like this movie, like it did move me. I actually it did move me. It wasn't too personal to me personally, but I can see the undeniable quality of this. So
Hmm.
I'm giving it like a very high, like 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
What
What do
about
you,
you?
I
Michael?
I I did really enjoy it, and I like Luke said, I very much understand it now. I'm gonna give it like a 7 out of 10. Again, a high 7 out of 10, because it was good. It wasn't like amazing. It didn't like super speak to me, but like I did enjoy the movie. Like I was like, okay, this is actually a good movie and not the disgusting steaming pile of dog shit I thought it was.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
pretty much where we stand.
So like what? Like Michael like a 3.5 on Letterbox and Luke like a 4 on Letterbox.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it
Dude,
is.
this movie's so I love this movie. This movie gets me so giddy. I'm so happy when I think about this movie, man. I fucking love this movie. All right, spoilers in 3, 2, 1. All right, Luke,
All right.
read me the note first before we
Okay.
talk about anything else.
All right. So in one of my notes, I said, I would also go to the cowboy. Also, bro was trying to hit but dodged a bullet. Some little doggy shit.
What?
Here, I'll
What?
repeat that. I said, I would also go to the cowboy. Also, bro was trying to hit but dodged a bullet. Some little doggy
Okay,
shit.
okay. I think you're talking about the scene where the director, played by Justin Theroux, is casting is testing a bunch screen testing a bunch of these women and they're singing, and he casts one of the women that the cowboy tells him to cast, or yeah, right?
No. Actually,
That's not the
no.
scene.
Okay, so no, it was a scene when he was in the hotel. The director was in the hotel, and his oh my god, what's her name? It
Like his
wasn't.
assistant or
Yeah,
whatever
his
calls him.
assistant calls him and is like, "Hey, the cowboy needs to speak to you." And then he
Oh,
was like, "What?"
but so before this, because I
I
was
mean,
thinking about the
whatever. Like
casting
this
scene where
song.
she's singing, that fucking euphoric scene where she's in the pink dress and there's the pink background. It looks
Mhm.
beautiful. It's so beautiful,
Yes.
and she's singing. Ah, man.
Well, that explains the. I would also go to the cowboy.
I think
Also, bro is
like,
trying to hit
yeah,
because the assistant was like
I think bro is
trying
trying.
to hit.
Oh, I thought because bro seemed like he was trying to hit the actress that he cast as well. So
Oh no, I mean
Yeah.
trying. I mean trying to hit as in like sexual like
what else did you mean it
intercourse.
by?
Like
What else does that term mean?
Hit like when you're trying to hit.
I
You're
don't
gonna
fucking
have
know, man.
intercourse.
not him with the actress though, but
With
with
the assistant.
but the assistant trying to hit him
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
because she was like, "Hey, are you busy?" And then he was like, and then he was like,
Yeah, she was like, you could stay at my place
"Yeah,
if
you
you
can
need
stay
to.
at my
Like, no.
place if
okay.
you need." And then he was like, "No, I don't need this. Thank you." And then he calls her little doggy. And then so that's why I said also bro was trying to hit, but dodged a bullet some little doggy shit because he was like, "Thank you, little doggy." And like, yeah, I would that's a dodged bullet in my book.
This reminds me because in my notes, I specifically noted the scene where the director comes back home to his house and he sees his wife cheating on him. I find that scene so funny.
Bro, hold on, wait. Michael needs to tell you what he originally thought that scene was
Oh my
because
god.
because obviously our perception of that movie is way different.
Mm-hmm.
But do you remember the big guy with like he it's a little later
Big
after that
guy,
scene, the
big
big
guy.
guy and he's hold on, this is another funny note I
Like
have
big
about
like
the big guy.
SpongeBob
Italian
big guy
goon
pants
guy
okay.
shows up. Die.
Hold on, wait, hold on. Where's the it's like I made
It
a
shouldn't be
note and it
different.
was like Big Boss.
No, it was big goon guy or some shit.
Oh, the scene of the big boss goon looking for Adam was well shot following that scene. Yeah. The big boss it's like he's do you know he's like a bigger guy gets out of the car and then he goes and he's looking for Adam at
Yeah.
his house. Well, Michael, tell him what
I remembered that scene, it being just the original scene of Adam, him coming home and finding his wife cheating on him. I remember it different. I remember it being the original guy his wife was cheating on him with, and the big Italian guy both in bed with his wife. That's what I remember, and I remember it Adam being on the big guy's shoulders instead of his wife being on his shoulders
and
and
he
fighting
and
him.
he was like confused because he remembered it like vividly and he was like trying to tell me I'm like bro what like I do not like that was not an issue for me personally but you know whatever he's a big guy.
Yeah.
Big guy.
No, and specifically looking at a lot of my notes this time around, I found how funny this movie was. Like I was noting
Yeah.
a bunch of really funny moments, like genuinely.
I think the funniest part is the coffee. It's
Yes,
funny but
yes.
it's also
No, 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 no,
intriguing.
no, no, no. Let me read you. Let me read you my original Letterbox review for when I first saw this. Right. Listen to this one. David Lynch making a scene of a man drinking a cup of espresso scary is truly all-time directing. Is my first Letterbox review, right? Obviously the spilled
Mhm.
coffee moment is what I'm talking about. Right?
Mhm.
But
That's the best espresso in the
but
world. It's ranked number one.
yes. But in my notes here, I'm just talking about how funny that scene is in the second time I'm watching it. I found so much humor in this movie too. And it's still dark. I still find it dark and there's something foreboding and kind of scary about it this time, but I found it also funny as well this time.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Um, yeah, I find that scene funny, but also scary because it's like, wow, they're really scared of this guy. Like,
Yeah.
and there's a guy that's above him. It's that guy in the chair in like that booth,
Yes.
Mhm.
Oh my
and
god.
it's talking about like the Hollywood underworld of like they're choosing actresses. It's very dark. It's very
No,
good though.
it's and another thing that I thought about this time, which I thought about last time, but this time I just saw more and more of it, is this theme of like in this movie specifically of abuse and sexual assault. And
Yes.
when I really saw it is that the scene where uh fuck, let me get my notes on this one cuz this is interesting. The scene where Betty comes to the apartment and she finds Rita in the shower And after Rita's in the shower, she needs to lay down. And she's like, "You're sick." And she's like, I just need to lay down. And she lets her sleep. There's something about that moment that I'm just like, this is horrifying. Something horrifying happened to this woman. And I read it more as like in vain with like sexual assault this time than I did last time. But yeah, just that moment really spoke to me. And then more and more in this movie, you could see it more and more. Obviously, there's the scene where she's auditioning to do the movie, and she's auditioning with that man who's being very creepy with her. And that's like the most like that's the most obvious moment of that in this movie. But there's more and more this kind of idea of this like this guy in a box that chooses all these people for this Hollywood movie. The fact that they know it's this specific woman, and yeah, there's just a lot of abuse like themes throughout this entire movie, especially with the Rita character.
I had the audition scene was uncomfortable,
Oh
but
yes.
one small detail that I would like to add, and honestly, it's okay if you, I do view it as very much as like sexual abuse.
I
do
find
see that
I
like a
find
lot
parts
like
of that
that.
scene kind of funny too.
Yeah, I do find it funny, but I also would like to know there's a specific moment that I thought was interesting. The male kind of hovers his hand over her bosom, and then
Yes.
she
Well, it was
leaves,
like
and
No,
then
he-
bosom
she,
is your boobs. It
oh
was like
fuck,
over
my
her
bad.
like.
And he
Oh,
he
right,
does.
right.
He does. He pulls her
That's what I
closer, and he kisses her, and they get really close for the scene. She's very
Yes.
uncomfortable, but you can tell she's doing the audition anyway because she wants the part.
Yeah, and like you can tell because he's down there, and then she guides his hand
Mm.
towards herself, and I
Yes.
just that's so sad, bro.
And
That's like
I think obviously this movie's about Hollywood. It is. That's like very
yeah.
specifically what this is about. But I mean, it's about a billion other things because it's fucking David Lynch. So it could be about everything if you want it to be. But um, I think specifically about Hollywood, it's this like idea of this loss of innocence. Betty is like in the airport. Those scenes are
yes.
Yeah.
beautiful. She's coming. She's so excited to be in Hollywood. She has this energy to her. She's excited. She's gonna become a big actress. She's like, and you know what? Maybe I'll be a popular actress someday, but maybe I don't want to because I want to do some drama. I want to do some good movies. She's excited to make this art, and she meets Rita, who's this woman who lost her energy. But there's obviously something very dark that happened to her, and we don't know who Rita really is in the movie, but again, when I saw her in the opening scene in that dress, she feels like a Hollywood actress. And again, when we get back to that scene at the end, it's very edited, and that there's like there's some flashing lights in there that make it feel like she's like a Hollywood actress, like paparazzi taking pictures of her. This woman who's like been
Yeah.
kind of slighted in some way. Some very very dark thing happened to her, and we don't really know what happened to her. I mean, she lost her memory and she got in a car accident, but again, I think there's like some unspoken thing here that we just don't know. This more like supernatural, like higher power, like disgusting evil thing happened to Rita, and we see a lot of this disgusting like evil underground in Hollywood, like just under the surface. And that's what I mentioned in Twin Peaks: Fire Walk with Me. But especially in all of David Lynch's work, like this is like the most popular read of it. But all of David Lynch's work shows this like idealized version of society, this idealized version of humanity and humans and America. But just underneath that surface, there's this just thin layer, and just underneath that thin layer, there's this darkness and monstrous underbelly of the world. And I mean, again, in Blue Velvet takes place in this like very idyllic, perfect American suburb neighborhood. The houses all look the same. They all look perfect. They all look beautiful. All the people who live there look beautiful. And I'm not going to spoil it for you, but just underneath the underbelly of that neighborhood, just underneath, there's this underbelly of darkness and evil and monster just underneath, just very slightly underneath. Not many people want to look at that underbelly, but it exists and it's there.
Absolutely. No, yeah, I genuinely don't know what we were on. This movie is really good. I really, really, really like a lot of what it does.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's like, it's probably one of the first, at least that I think has really kind of delved into this sort of topic, of its kind.
I don't know. I think I don't know. I'm not that like educated in like film history and like the whole history of like periods of filmmaking, but I'm sure that there's others that tackle some of these same topics. But I mean,
for sure.
again, Yeah. I also want to talk about like the very ending, like after the box. You know what I'm talking about, the
yes.
box, and we go in, and there's
No,
this
I
culture
literally I
shock.
have a section of notes labeled after
Yeah.
box.
Yeah, I do too. But yeah. And I'm just saying, like, again, if we're talking about this dark underbelly, the first part of the movie is this almost idealized, like, dreamland. It's this very much like this dreamscape, this like, kind of fake reality, right? And then when we go into the box, we see the real life reality. It's very dark. The actors aren't wearing makeup. The sets aren't as beautiful. They're very barren. They're very dark, but they look more realistic to what those characters could afford to live in. Everyone's much more depressing. The saturation is all off. Also, can I say something? So, what happened with me here is that I started watching I own the Criterion 4K disc. I started watching this movie on my 4K on my Blu-ray disc that comes with the 4K, and then I had to take a break to go do something. When I came back, I couldn't access the disc. It's a whole story, but so I had to finish watching this movie on Tubi, and the fucking Tubi is obviously lower quality, but the fucking colors are off on Tubi. If you watch this on the 4K disc, it's beautiful. And I mean, it's still beautiful on Tubi, but the colors are off. I will say that.
Okay.
To where they're supposed to be. Yeah. But again, we're back, but no, in the ending scene after the box, the colors are supposed to be more dry and less saturated.
And I love that.
And it's this almost dark, super depressing reality that leads up to her at the end, which the end I think can be interpreted as many things. And I think the most like common interpretation, and the interpretation I think he's trying to get at is, which again I don't know, but is that she ends her own life. She commits suicide at the end.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if the ending is very specifically that. I think it can be interpreted as many different things, but I think that does make sense to how dreary the new reality is after the box scene. After like
Right. Yeah.
yeah, it's just yeah. And I think it just feeds into the idea of this just like dreary. There's like dark underbelly just underneath this idealization, because the top of the movie is so this like idealized dreamland, and then when we get to the real reality, it's disgusting. It's just really depressing. It's barren, and it's just sad. It really is. It's just sad and depressing to watch. It really hurts your soul, those very end moments.
And I like how the box kind of is showing grief as well.
Yes.
A lot of kind of I would say all of the stages of grief are present in that last like 30 minutes of the movie. And God, it's so good.
Yeah, like that last 30 minutes was very good. And I felt like that fucking video of Dan DeVito where he's in the theater and he's crying and he's I get it. That was me at the end, because at the end I came to a revelation. I was like, holy shit! Like this is the events before like the crash. I just showed my phone. Like this is the events before the car crash and all that. And I was like, oh my god! Like holy shit! Like it all comes full circle. Like I was it was so good.
Exactly. Yeah, and I really love.
I kind of wish that I didn't watch this movie second. Like, I watched our next movie they're going to talk about first, and watched this one second. It just felt bad after watching this movie. It's just such a dark and sad ending, dude. I felt really sad.
Oh, dude,
it was
sucks,
sad.
man.
It sucks because the next movie, I had a smile on my face the entire time. I was so fucking happy watching that movie. But there's still more I want to say about Mulholland Drive. There's a lot more.
Yeah, let's wrap it. Let's talk about this. But yeah, we watched Mulholland Drive first, and then we saw Oh Brother, and then we saw 28 Years Later. And I think that was like probably the best way we could.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I want to talk about. There's so much like about this. There's just a lot of feelings you can't talk about. There's such a foreboding nature to this entire thing. You just can't describe this big forebodingness nature of it. This like huge darkness, even in these dreamlike idyllic scenes. You as an audience member, you get the sense there's something much darker going on here. There's something so much darker. Even when he's not showing you that there's something much darker here, it is just something so much darker. It's a really lovely movie. It is. It really. I don't know.
Yeah,
It's very good.
and it's beautifully shot. I love the way it's shot.
Oh yeah, the
my God.
cinematography is incredible.
It's beautiful.
I think
I
I
love
know.
the iconic scene of her like looking up and then it fades into the palm trees. It's iconic, but it's so
Yes. Oh my
beautiful.
gosh.
It's so perfect.
That the palm yeah, the palm trees, and they're kind of like shrouded in darkness like the farther it goes.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. That I think that's the best shot of the film,
I think
or at least my personal favorite.
I
Maybe
think
not the
this
best,
other
but
idea of it that I find beautiful is it's about finding love, and despite this darkness and despite the absurdity of life, there is this you can there's this like finding nature of love and passion. Even though in the dreary moments, I don't feel like Rita and Betty really love each other. There is something so foreboding and dark about what happened to Rita. And when Rita and Betty start finding love within each other and start considering each other significant others, there's something I do find beautiful about that.
yeah.
Mhm.
I also think that before they realize that, it's really sweet. I love their chemistry together. Like
Oh my
this is
God.
something that I love about that, but and it's something that for some reason I completely didn't even I don't know. I'm just not gonna talk about the first watch. We're just gonna talk about
The
the
first
second
watch didn't
watch.
happen.
Yeah, it didn't happen. But I love this. There's a decision that he makes, and that's like it's in her audition when she's practicing it with Rita. She purposely kind of skips over the crying part, and that's because she doesn't want to see Rita. She doesn't want her to see, or she doesn't want Rita to see her cry. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like she
Yeah.
wants to be happy with Rita and figure out like and just be happy with her. And I just love that. Like genuinely, like I think that's a really intelligent and like subtle choice that that raised this movie up for me.
I mean, I'm at least you guys didn't watch fucking Inland Empire as your first David Lynch watch, like, without seeing
I
it
do not.
before. That'd
I've
be
never
crazy.
heard of that.
Okay, so Inland Empire is his last movie that he made in the early 2000s, and in the early 2000s, what he did is he bought like a $200 like video camera from early 2000s, and he filmed a 3 hour movie. I've not seen it. Well, I started watching it, and then something happened, and I had to stop, and then I just didn't finish it. This was a while ago. I do need to watch it. But he bought a $200 video camera, and it's this 3 hour movie, and it's a lot like Mulholland Drive, from what I remember. But it is like an actress auditioning for a movie, and there's like very specific scenes where they talk about like rape and sexual assaults. But it's this like video camera, like the $200 video camera from early 2000s. It's a 3 hour movie, and I believe it's much more absurd and weird than this. But yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's fair. They could have we could have started off on a weirder foot with David
Yeah.
Lynch, but like I'm glad that we rewatched it because we didn't really have
Mhm.
to watch any other David Lynch movies to rewatch this and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I
I'm
think
very glad I rewatched it because I did not want to. I'm glad I rewatched it because I would have just hated it forever and I would have been missing out on like an actually very good movie. So I'm glad I was able to rewatch it.
good,
I
bro.
think you should watch more David Lynch. It'll add to like more of your understanding of this.
No, for yeah,
Oh yeah.
it made us want to watch more. Like I really I've seen a lot of Twin Peaks, but I should just like restart it and just watch
Finish
all of
Twin
that.
Peaks,
Mhm.
dude. Fucking The
No,
Return is so good, dude.
I
Okay.
heard.
Um, yeah, I mean, it's just a hard film to talk about. It's just very dreamlike, ethereal film. It's man, I just love so much about it. I could talk about this for hours, but there's also a lot that you can't talk about. This gives you so many great feelings that you can't describe. And again, that's what I love about this. Like David
Yeah.
Lynch is the master of doing that. There's so many great feelings that I can't describe that all of his movies give me.
Hmm. Yeah, I want to get more into his stuff.
Yeah. Like
Um,
after finishing Mulholland Drive, it's absolutely like opened my horizons. Like I'd love to indulge in more David Lynch stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't know. Like, check out Blue Velvet or Eraserhead. I think those are the next, like, one of those two are the
Mhm.
next,
Yeah.
like, Lynch film you should check out.
Yeah.
I have not seen Elephant Man, but that one was, like, also pretty accessible because the Oscars recognized it.
Wow.
Hmm. Yeah. Well, yeah. Elephant Man
He was not
is
fucking
accessible.
nominated for this, dude. Actually, maybe he was. I don't know. I know there's most things he was not nominated for, which sucks.
Yeah, that does.
Yeah.
David Lynch.
But I don't know. I still do kind of stand by my opinion that it's I love that kind of filmmaking, like like surreal and stuff like that. And
Oh, he
obviously
got
David
nominated
Lynch
for
does that
directing
too.
for this.
Oh, good. That's
Oh,
honestly
that's good. That's
He got
good.
nominated for directing
But
for Elephant Man, Blue Velvet, and this, which is awesome.
okay, yeah, that I feel like that's
Yeah.
fair,
He never won.
bro.
Who could have seen that coming?
This fucking guy's peak. I mean, I love David Lynch, like, as a person too. He's so, like,
Isn't it?
there's a
I
documentary called The Art Life about David Lynch, which I watched. It's fucking incredible because it's this kind of undeniable thing. Like, The Art Life, all it is they just gave David Lynch a microphone and he just talks about his life. And he's like, when I was a child, I remember I had a dream where I saw a big black figure walking on my street. That dream sits in my head till this day. It was a very important dream for me making my work. And we look at his
These are
house, and he's like,
confusing.
he
I love movies.
and we see him like fucking painting and sculpting while he talks about this shit. It's incredible. It's like one of those things where you just kind of got to sit back and just let it happen to you. Okay, that's I'm not
Sit back and let it happen to you.
That's
Whoa.
crazy. But just like
that.
sit back and like take it in and let it like wash over
No, I
you.
don't. Yeah.
Like just like listen to this guy.
I
He's
really-
fucking incredible.
You just gotta relax and let it.
Okay, but he's one of the only film directors I know that prominently is like he was a painter and then he became a filmmaker, and that's really I think
Well,
because he's a painter and he can paint these abstract
he wanted to be a
like,
filmmaker since like
pieces
a
of
very
art.
young age. But he started out by he paints stuff, and even
Yeah.
up until his end, he painted, he sculpted, he wrote poetry, he wrote music, he did everything, literally everything he did, all the way until
he
his
played
end.
trumpet.
There's
That's cool.
there's photos of him with his grandchildren. He's like, here you go, help me paint these sculptures. And he's like, and he's like with his grandchildren painting sculptures and shit that he's making, and they're like all this weird shit. It's awesome. Look, check out some
Slap me.
David Lynch paintings. They're really cool. They're weird
Go
and
ahead,
just
slap me.
yeah.
You're pissed off at me. Slap me.
He also was very into the idea of meditation and just being peaceful. Yeah, he was awesome.
He's a real life doctor from Dr. Keller.
No, he was more different, but yeah.
He's different.
You also know how he died, right?
I actually did
I
not
don't
know
actually
how
know.
He died. I forget what he got, but I just forget the name. But it was just from him smoking too much, and people and
bro.
doctors told him, you got to stop smoking, you're really gonna die. And he's like, but smoking makes me look cool. I will never stop smoking. I look cool and I love the idea. So he just kept smoking and he died. So
You know what? That's fair.
That sucks.
He lived his truth.
He did. You know what?
hello, viewers of Beautiful Friendship Podcast. Thank you for listening to our discussion on David Lynch's Mulholland Drive. I will now put on my shirt. My shirt has 4 buttons on it. Each of them are blue. I don't know. That's David Lynch stuff.
Peak David Lynch. Yeah, dude, this movie,
It's great.
I
10 out of 10.
enjoyed it. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. I need to talk about one of my favorite scenes
Oh, okay.
because it was
Okay.
very Coen-esque,
Fuck you.
and I think I know what you're talking. I think I know
Coen-esque?
what you're talking about. Yes, there's a
Okay.
scene with the assassin, and then he shoots
Yeah.
and kills the other guy. Then he accidentally shoots through the wall and shoots the.
Oh, I have
Yeah.
a note on that. My note. Hold on. Where's my note? Where's my phone? Hold on. Okay, my note. I have a note on when he shoots the woman. Where is it?
But anyway, I just love that scene. And then he has to what
I
is
found
it?
the note. Okay, my note when he shoots the larger girl.
Okay, bro.
Then the note is, and I quote, "Fat girl sounds like pig."
Jesus Christ.
What? Oh my
'Cause he
god.
was really
Really spewing. Bro was spewing.
Yeah.
Sounds like pig is crazy.
No,
No, but I don't know. It's like dark and also hilarious.
I
Like,
just have a
yeah.
note noting how funny that scene is. It's yeah.
mhm.
I told you, like I realized this time this movie's a fucking comedy. Last time I'm like, this is fucking horrifying, but it's also beautiful at the same time. And I didn't notice like any of the comedy last time I watched it. This time, all of the comedy clicked with me. It's so funny. It's such a funny movie.
It is. Yeah, and especially with like the paint.
Yeah.
I find it hilarious that he doesn't say a single word
And he just wears the
to
paint
his
throughout the
wife.
rest of the
He just
movie.
Yeah, and then he just walks away because he just got cooked. Like, oh yeah, that's funny. It's good. It's really good.
Also the diner scene. The diner
Um,
scene's the best scene in the movie.
the
Where
Winkies.
yeah, where she sees the fucking trash demon behind the diner dumpster.
The fence zombie.
That was fine.
Yeah.
I did not care for that scene. It was okay.
I love that
I
scene.
didn't care for it.
It's probably my favorite in the film. It's so beautiful.
I did not care for The Godfather. It
Jesus
insists upon itself.
Oh my god, I like it. I like it a lot.
I love this
Is it a
movie.
little pretentious?
No.
Yes.
Yes,
I don't
Pretty
think
good.
so. No, I don't think so at
I
all.
think it is.
Okay.
It's a little.
Come on, I think it's a little pretentious, and that's okay.
No, I don't at all. I just think that we just haven't caught up with David Lynch and what he's trying to do here. David Lynch, I don't think cares about being pretentious at all. He's just making this very dreamlike movie that's very David Lynch. I don't think it's pretentious at all. He's just doing David Lynch, dude.
You know, maybe, but I will say,
What do you find pretentious about it?
I mean, just like the, it just is. It literally just
It's
is.
a
Like,
feeling.
it is it a feeling? No, I just think it's just kind of like
No, I find this like one
maybe
of
it's
the
not maybe it's not pretentious, but it's some of the
the fans
fan
of it. This
base.
movie. Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
the fan base
Like-
of this movie
like-
are pretentious as hell. Some of these guys are like pretentious fucks, including me. I am kind of pretentious and a little bit of a bitch sometimes, but
It's okay.
no, I don't think this movie's pretentious at all. I think it's like one of the least pretentious movies I've ever seen. It's just the most like full of itself and the most okay with its identity. It's just this like full this is what I am movie, and that's
You know what? Actually, yeah, that's fair. But like, if I didn't know who David Lynch was, which I didn't really during my first watch,
Mhm.
yeah, I would say it was pretentious. But now that I kind of know him more as a human being and as a director, I I I don't really think it's pretentious. But like, its fans, yeah. I've always asked myself this: what's more insufferable, like a film student trying to imitate a David Lynch movie, or a film student trying to imitate a Tarantino movie?
okay.
Which one?
That's the
is
thing.
more
That's the other
insufferable?
thing about Lynch. You can't imitate him. I'm sorry, but the magic of his movies can't
Well, I
be
guess with the
recaptured.
people but you can definitely tell when someone tries their
Yeah,
darndest.
and like you can
Like,
homage
And
him.
it's usually not very good.
Like I think like Weapons has like a bunch of homages to David Lynch specifically, but it's doing it in a really great way. It doesn't feel like he's trying to imitate him. He feels like he's like trying to pay respects, and he homages him, and he does like these surreal
yeah.
moments that are like they're Lynch-esque, but also still very Weapons like that don't feel like out of place and don't feel like done in a
Yeah,
cheesy
well,
way.
yeah. I mean, the whole thing about making a movie as a filmmaker is you need to find your own
Voice, yeah.
style, and
Mhm.
and you don't even have to stick to that style for every movie. I mean, look at Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh yeah.
Versatile, very
his
versatile.
style is super subtle, but like
Well, I
every
mean, I think he
every
has some
part of his
style.
movie,
He loves to
Yeah,
do
no,
over the top stuff.
no,
Like one battle's
absolutely.
very
I
over
mean,
the top.
He has an
He has this
style, but
very
it's not like
specific style of comedy that he
Tarantino.
likes to put in all his movies.
That's true, but it's not like Tarantino is what I'm saying. Like Tarantino,
No.
it's like
Well, I
that's his
think
whole gig.
I think Tarantino has his own style as well. I mean, no one writes like Tarantino. Like obviously Tarantino's homaging a bunch of these old films, but they feel like collages and like amalgamations, these like love letters to all these old cinematic gods with like great scripts. Like no one writes like Tarantino. Like his scripts and his
Totally.
dialogue, it's perfect and it is very original to Tarantino. I feel like there's some originality that people underestimate with Tarantino. Obviously, yes, he's homaging a bunch of shit, and obviously some of his movies are literally just like direct, like feel like direct reimaginings. Like fucking Kill Bill feels like pretty much a remake of Lady Snowblood, but that's a whole
Yes.
other conversation.
Absolutely. No, I'm just saying like as for their own style.
Yeah.
and I enjoyed it.
But no,
Enjoyed it a
yeah,
lot.
no. Someone trying to emulate Lynch and trying to be Lynch so hard is fucking pretentious.
But what about
and
someone trying to
it's
emulate
boring and it's annoying.
Tarantino?
Yeah,
And mutate.
Which one's worse? That's
Emulate.
what I'm saying.
I don't know, man. What about someone
What do
trying
you
to
think,
emulate
Michael?
being Tarantino as a person?
I think they should both be burned at the stake.
Oh my god.
It's kind of funny too, dude. Lynch is kind of the anti-Tarantino. Everything about this is so original. Everything he does
Yes,
is so
yeah.
original.
Mhm.
Like it's so like,
That's like
and like
spot on.
as a person, he's like the least guy to give a
Yes.
shit about anything. And Tarantino is like, I fucking hate Paul Dano. All right, okay. Paul Dano has a small dick. All right, okay.
He's just weak sauce, alright?
He's weak sauce. We got to start using weak sauce on this podcast. That's a great term. Weak sauce.
Bro, we genuinely should it.
Paul Dano.
Who's weak sauce?
He's weak sauce.
David
Tarantino.
Lynch is weak sauce. No, I'm just kidding.
Tarantino's weak sauce, dude.
Tarantino is low-key weak sauce.
As a person, I fucking can't. Like, he's made some multiple masterpieces. I'll say that one, but
But David Lynch
David
is
Lynch.
actually cool because he's not a piece of shit.
He isn't like feet. No.
Yeah.
Well, we don't know what David Lynch. We don't know.
Well,
Okay,
he-
here's the thing.
Yeah, but at least David Lynch
knows,
doesn't
but
like
there's nothing wrong
fucking
with it.
televise all of his fetishes in his movies.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
it's
exactly.
just like
People
this.
shouldn't like.
This just seems like a cool guy. All right. I think we're mostly done unless anyone has a. Oh my god, I forgot to talk about this.
I think I'm done, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just a hard movie to talk about because there's so much of it is just feeling. I really
That's true.
highly recommend it to anyone watching.
Like,
absolutely.
People, well, you do really need to watch it. And if you don't like it on the first watch, maybe give it like a month and then watch it again.
For real, bro.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like listening to us, I feel like they can understand this.
And I think the
Don't
thing
go into it thinking it's gonna be like a crime thriller, fun.
It's
Like,
not.
the thing about this is that it sits with you much more. Like I think you guys are gonna like it more in like a month than you are now. It sits with you really well. At least personally, it really fucking sits with me more and more every single day. Like Lynch's movies are like the kind of movies I think about every single day, just because of how unique and how much they connect to me. So yeah,
for sure. Rest in peace. The
rest
goat.
in peace, David Lynch.
All right.
10 out of 10.
Alrighty, let's.
All right. Our final movie. Oh brother, where art thou? Let me
Yeah.
get
That
everything.
was my
out.
recommendation.
Yes, Luke's recommendation. Oh brother, where art thou? In the deep south during the 1930s, 3 escaped convicts search for hidden treasure while a relentless lawman pursues them. All right. You can start off, Luke, since this is your recommendation.
Holy shit. Alright. It's been a while since I've seen this movie. Even longer than than Mulholland Drive. Like, this movie I watched a very long time ago. I was like a mere child, and I love it a lot. And this is the first time in years I've sat down and watched it again, and like, holy shit, I don't know. There's something I love about it. It reminds me of so much. It reminds me of Friends. It reminds me of adventures like in the mountains, and it reminds me of
Friends
yeah.
isn't
It reminds
like
me of friendship. Like, holy
okay.
shit, it's
I
so
thought you were
good.
saying like Friends is in the terrible TV show.
No. Like my personal friends. Like
Okay.
more specifically, this one who we'll talk about in a
Mhm.
bit. It's so funny, and like holy shit, it's so funny, and I love it. Literally just adore this movie.
Yeah, last time I watched this was in 2024, so a lot of this was like really fresh in my mind. A lot of this movie, but like before that, yeah, I was in the same spot as you. It had been years since I saw that before I rewatched in 2024. But I rewatched it again this week, for the pod, obviously. Yeah, it's lovely. It's so lovely. This film, it's like the kind of thing that I have a smile on my face the entire time. It's so good, dude. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
No, it's great.
I love the Coens. I love this, and again, I wish I watched this second because like this is just a movie that I feel really good after watching. It's just like yeah, that was a happy movie with a really fucking great and hilarious ending, and yeah, it was great throughout, and yeah, I don't know if it's my favorite Coen. There's a few Coen brothers that I like more, but this is still like very very good.
This was my like first ever watch the movie, and I really enjoyed it. It was a bunch of fun. The beginning was a little slow for me, and I was a little. It was like
Really?
yeah, I didn't like, it wasn't bad by any means, but it wasn't like it didn't like immediately hook me. Like, it was kind of slow, so I was like just kind of going along, and there was a I don't remember when, but it was a turning point, and I was like, okay, this is like I think I can't go into spoilers yet, but there was a I'll say when we get into spoilers, but there was a turning point, and I was like, this is good. I'm really like
I
I'm in,
thought
I'm on board.
I thought like from the second it starts, just starts running and it gets off its feet from the first second and it just keeps going. This movie just did not stop for me. I was locked in the entire time.
Yeah, that's how I was. Um, yeah, I fucking love this movie,
Yeah, no, it was great.
and it just so happens to be one of my good friend Isaiah, if you're listening to the episode right now, shout out to you. I believe this is one of his favorites.
Mhm.
And I totally see why. He's just the exact kind of person that would love this movie.
Mhm. This whole
Fucking great.
movie reminded me of him so much. Anyway, it's been so long since we've hung out with him.
I
We
don't know.
gotta hang
We
out
gotta
more.
climb another mountain.
We do.
But yes, very good, very, very much like the hero's journey.
Mhm.
I love that shit. I mean, it's just the Odyssey, by
Oh
Homer.
yeah.
Yes, I was about to say that. I have in my notes. Um, it's funny that we decided to do this now with Nolan's Odyssey coming out in July.
Yes, I was just thinking that. Um, because for those of you who don't know, this movie is like based off of the Odyssey if it was told in like 1930s Depression era, like
With like
Prohibition,
a
all
bunch
that
of
stuff.
Coenisms to it.
Absolutely.
It
And
takes
George
some
Clooney.
it takes some liberties, but yeah.
No, it does take liberties. It's not like, and it's not like it's not that, well, it's not that on the nose, but there's a lot of story beats, a lot of characters that the main three guys meet is like that is just the Odyssey told through this lens, and I
Mhm.
love that personally.
was
I
great.
love that. It's so creative, and if and I would recommend kind of maybe getting into just a very basic rundown of Southern folklore. I think you'd have a
Yeah.
higher appreciation of this movie
Yeah,
if you
like the
knew like about a lot of these
the
guys.
moment when they talk about like the I don't think that this is much of a spoiler. Where they pick up the musician, they talk about the devil on the train tracks.
Yeah,
Mhm.
That's
absolutely.
like a very classic like Southern folklore story. Is that he makes a deal with the devil, and it's like a motif throughout the whole film.
Yes, it's very, very good. And there's a lot of other moments like that, and it's honestly done pretty like surprisingly well. Like this movie works way more than it has any right to, in my
Also,
opinion. Like it's insane.
speaking on that, there's like really great scenes where they like meet like actual like iconic figures from that kind of time period and era. You know what you're talking about, what I'm
Yes.
talking about.
Yeah,
But yeah, there's like, yeah,
it is. It is so funny. Like it is also very hilarious to see these characters, and you really get more into the characters, get more into these guys
Yeah.
as the movie goes on. And it's just so entertaining to watch. Um yeah, I can't say too much about this without going into spoilers.
Yeah,
Um,
it is very hard to talk
what I
about
do
this
want to
without
say is that
getting into spoilers.
Roger Deakins shot this movie, who is the greatest cinematographer of all time. He's my goat. I love Roger Deakins, and it's beautiful. It really is beautiful.
Mhm. No, it's a beautifully shot film.
Yeah, it is. It very much is. Yeah.
And it's like iconic. Like
Hmm.
it is. Oh,
There's so many
one thing we
iconic
can't talk
shots.
about.
Like
The soundtrack,
Oh, the soundtrack's
Yes.
phenomenal.
it is.
original scores, and like, Jesus, oh, so incredible.
Mhm.
I love the soundtrack. I
I
love
am
the.
the man of constant sorrow.
I am the man of honor song. I mean, incredible. Thank you, George Clooney.
Yeah.
Um,
There's
yes.
there's like more specific moments I want to talk about, but yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, yeah, it is just iconic. The imagery is iconic. The scene with the blind man on the rail tracks, that's a very much iconic moment.
Mhm.
I loved that opening shot where it's like through the weeds and you can see them all running together, chained together, running up and down through the weeds, up and
Oh,
down.
Yeah,
yes.
that's incredible.
Yeah.
I love when they're getting the chicken. I know
Yeah.
this is just the opening. I think should we go into spoilers?
I guess so. I mean, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. I'm not what the fuck? No, a 9.5 out of 10. I was reading my Mulholland Drive notes. Yeah, 9.5 out of 10 is what I'm giving this.
Awesome. I would agree. I'm giving it like a very high 9 out of 10.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
giving-
almost a 10. I talked about my Letterboxd review how this is like almost a masterpiece for me, but I gotta watch this a few more times before I consider it that level.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give
What
it
about you?
like 8 out of 10. It was
Dude.
very good. It was just the opening for me. It was kind of slow and it didn't hook me. It was not bad by any means, but it just
This
didn't
is-
hook me immediately.
This is odd because I was expecting to hear a 9 out of 10. I mean a 10 out of 10 on this conversation specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting one of you two to rate this a masterpiece level, but you know.
Mm-hmm. It's a very high 9. It might be a 10. Like actually for me,
Mine.
I think I'm gonna have to
I-
do some adjusting on the
I very
scores.
I very much know that mine is not a 10, but it's very very close. And again, as I said, upon rewatches, this could become a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Absolutely. All right. Into spoilers we go.
Spoilers go.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Spoiler.
Spoilers. The ending, just like the entire ending section when they're
so much fun.
when they're dancing and singing,
Ah.
it's just so fun. Smile on my face.
I just wanted
every
to-
time, like a goblin.
I just wanted to say because I read this in my notes and I found it funny. I couldn't say in the non-spoiler section, but this is just what I wrote in my spoiler section. Okay, also my notes for this film are kind of schizo, so you know. But this is one of the best notes that I think is funny. Getting turned into a toad is genuinely a terrifying thought.
It is.
It is.
And I thought he was a toad.
Well, I knew he wasn't a toad
I thought
because
he
I'd seen
doesn't
this
get
before.
turned.
I thought he'd done get turd.
He got toaded, bro.
He got toaded. No, since it was my first one, I was like, oh my god, they just turned him into a fucking toad. And then when Big Dan, or whatever the hell his name is, kills the toad, I'm like, oh my fucking, they just killed Pete. Holy shit.
Have you guys seen Inside Llewyn Davis? Because the character that John Goodman plays in this reminds me a lot of the character he plays in Llewyn Davis.
Oh, Davis. Not.
That's another Coen Brothers film, and it's fucking depressing as well. That one's really depressing, but it has funny
Damn.
moments. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, talking about the ending, there's this just magical shot of them like floating through the water. I think you guys know what like specific shot I am talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
But
Yes.
it's beautiful. It is truly beautiful.
And the movie's so charming. Like I love
Oh.
the final shot
Oh yeah.
of his daughters, like
Um,
and they're literally all on the rope. Like it's fucking great.
Like Tim Blake Nelson is in this movie, and I think he's a criminally underrated actor. Like this is a great like cast, incredible cast. They're all doing great shit, and especially Tim Blake Nelson, who's like really funny. Like when they're in the barn towards the opening, and he's talking about how they're eating like a horse, and you could see just Tim Blake Nelson's face. He's like he has like some shock when he learns that they're eating horse.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh my gosh, I love his expressions.
Oh yeah,
They're-
no. His
they're the
expressions
best.
throughout,
I love
like
his
I
face.
specifically have a note about how his expressions in this film are like unmatched.
I love it when he's like, I gotta get I gotta get saved, and then he goes. It's so good.
I have a note here that says Stephen Root jump scare.
Were you jump scared?
I love Stephen Root, and then he says. Then I have another note that says, "We ain't really Negroes except for a competist."
We ain't
Wait,
really
wait, hold
neighbors.
on, hold on.
Remember?
We need to talk about that one moment when they're in the restaurant, and what does he say when the waitress comes
Oh,
over?
we was fixing to fornicate too.
He was fixing to fornicate. That is that's one of the funniest jokes.
Yeah, I mean, I love all the stuff with the politician and the little guy that he has.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
That's so funny.
Bro, when you learn that he's a Klansman. Oh my god,
Yeah.
that's so funny.
The whole
In fact,
Klansman scene is
that whole part is funny.
the whole
Part is
Klansman
insane.
section is incredible. I mean, yeah.
It reminds me of Sinners when they're like all dancing around. It's like,
It really is just Sinners for white people.
oh Jesus Christ.
Oh my- Wait, what do you mean it's Sinners for white people? There's white people dancing around in that scene in Sinners. What do you mean?
Yeah, but the focus is black people, so it doesn't
Oh,
count.
Jesus Christ. No, it's not. It's nothing like Sinners. I mean, it kind of is. There's
Yeah.
original score and it's set in the 30s in South, so. But no, bro. The Klansmen also that the song they were singing, the chant,
Yeah.
it goes hard.
That's
like, I'm
that's
sorry.
insane.
Okay.
It goes hard, bro.
I don't think you can say that.
Why? The
Because
choreo
The
was
choreo
great.
was very good.
Come on. The shot when they go like above the bush and then they like are looking at the fire and then it's just that wide shot of them in a circle is
Yeah.
also great. Them infiltrating the color guard is fucking hilarious.
Oh, so
Yeah.
funny. The color guard's colored. Who did that?
Oh my god.
And
Incredible.
he's like, Psst, we're here to save you. We're here to save you. Found that
Full
so
volley
funny.
in
Yes.
the middle of all that. We're gonna save you. No, you can't.
And
do
then
it.
John Goodman getting crushed by the cross is also hilarious.
No,
yes, yes it is. I love the scene when he doxes himself, the candidate. He's like, "Look, I am a part of a secret society." Nah, I won't say which one.
I'm a part of a secret.
But I
society.
think you
I'm
guys
gonna say the
know.
name now, but-
I think you guys know. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh
Um,
fuck.
God damn it!
Jesus
I
Christ.
love
sorry, we
the
lost.
I love the George Nelson scene. Well, I think that was so fun.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I am not and then he walks out
I,
of the...
I love how that scene plays out as well, because they're there and they're on the side of the road, and then he sees the cop cars coming, and he thinks it's for them, so they instantly get in the car with George Nelson, and they're talking to him and they're talking for directions, and then the money from the back starts blowing out into John Turturro's face, and it instantly clicks right there in that moment. It's so good.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I love when he just randomly shoots the cow.
Yeah.
Uncalled for. As
Oh
fuck.
my god, I have a
Completely
note about the
optional.
cow. I have a note about cows in this movie because there's another cow on the house at the end floating.
Mhm.
That was what the blind man prophesized. That's
Yes.
kind of because in the Odyssey that would be the oh my god, whatever the name of the prophesizer is, I forgot what it is. The oracle. That was like basically the oracle of the
Yeah.
of the story, and he's like, I picture a white cow on top of a cotton house and covered by.
There's
water.
other great jokes in this. I love the one at the beginning where they're like, "Well, we need a leader. I vote for yours truly. I vote for yours truly. Well, I'm with you boys." That's great.
It's really good.
funny.
There's actually some kind of depressing scenes in this movie that I have notes about. Well, like just depressing moments. I wouldn't say full scenes. But the scene where where she says he's not my husband, just a drifter, I guess, is that line genuinely like hits you pretty hard. That's a pretty depressing line.
Yeah.
And the other one,
Yeah.
where they talk, where he says that he broke him out. There's no treasure, and Tim Blake Nelson says 84 years old. That's how old I'm gonna be when I get out.
Oh my god! Wait, that was depressing.
Yeah.
But it was also hilarious because right before he said that, he said, what did he say? He said, "I only had 2 weeks left."
I only had 2 weeks left.
Yeah.
That
I found that more
It's like-
sad than funny, but
I found that fucking
was
hilarious.
so funny.
I found that pretty
And then
sad.
they got
dude.
pardoned.
They did, and then they were about to get hung, and then the water
Dude, the water was amazing.
was so. You was just praying to God. No, there's a perfectly scientific explanation for this.
My goodness.
It's.
A bunch of fun.
Iconic.
I have a line here that says, "I want a soggy bottoms boy beard."
Oh my gosh, yes.
I don't know, man. It's a great movie that it works from beginning to end and how everything is constructed. Like I wouldn't, if I was editing this movie, I wouldn't change a single thing about here.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty much perfect in its editing and its construction and its script. As it just moves from
Absolutely.
location
Yeah,
to
so good.
location, from event to event. It's just so, it keeps being fun. It keeps being really funny. It's such a good time.
Yeah, and the soundtrack
Yeah.
slaps. I
The
believe
soundtrack is so
I
good.
believe mostly it's an original score,
Yeah.
um, which is insane because I think that song, "The Man of Constant Sorrow," like I've heard that being played, uh,
I
like
I don't
a
know if that's
lot.
original. I think that might be something that was before. I don't know though.
Jamie?
Jamie, look that up.
No, you're our Jamie, Michael.
Oh, you pull out your phone.
Well, hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Okay, so what do you want me to
Is
be,
the
bro?
Man of Constant Sorrow an original song for Oh Brother?
Y'all need a Jamie. Gonna be like, Jamie, look that up.
No, it's not.
Okay.
I knew it. I told you.
But I believe there was one. Whatever. It's incredible. It's so good. It's peak.
hmm
It is peak. Smile on my face. It's a little movie. It's only like an hour 30
hmm
or like an
Yeah,
hour 40.
it's an hour 40, I believe. Yeah, I mean, took the hell out of. Uh, One thing that I love about the Coen brothers is like they can do like dark just as much as they can do funny, and like a lot of their movies are like again this like have a lot of really dark moments as long as really funny moments. Like Fargo, of course, is like the
Mhm.
mix of both of those.
Yes.
That might be my favorite Coen brothers. But this I like a lot because it's like one of the rare ones in their catalog that is just like full. Well, actually, I don't know. I'm not gonna say rare because actually they've done this a bit, but it's just one of those full blown comedies that they've done. It's very clearly a comedy, and they're just doing comedy all the way through. It has their full goofy personality, their goofy sensibilities that just makes it so much funnier. Like anyone else, like this is a great script. I will say it's a great screenplay, but anyone else directing the screenplay would make it infinitely worse. There's so many choices with the camera
Yes.
Oh yeah.
and with the editing that just add to the humor and just the sensibilities of these directors that really just make this so much funnier than it needs to be. But
Yeah. And like I said, throughout the whole movie, I was missing Isaiah. Like I know our
Oh
good
yeah.
buddy is like it just reminded me of him like because it is a vibe of the adventure, right? The hero's journey. It's a journey
hmm
yeah,
with these buddies and it's like damn, like this is like we need to get out, bro.
Yeah.
I need to get out more. It's so good.
um,
So good.
I
It's
mean, it's
gorgeous
like,
too. Like
yeah. Have you seen Hudsucker Proxy? That's another like pure comedy from Coen Brothers that has like the same kind of like sensibilities to this. It's a little bit older, but it's one of my favorites. I love that movie. Absolute
I am
masterpiece. That
actually
movie.
doing a Cohen binge right now.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm literally in the middle of Burn After reading.
oh man, that movie's so good too. Ah,
Yes, yeah, yeah, that one is good. Michael, you best watch it.
well,
What's it
I
on?
mean, you stopped
It's
your.
on.
Did you stop your
What is it
Coen
on?
bridge to watch There Will Be Blood?
Prime. Oh, There Will Be Blood. I watched in school because I'm taking a film criticism class,
Ah,
and he was like, "All right, we're gonna watch There Will Be Blood now." So I guess I want to do all Coen brothers and then an all Paul Thomas Andersons.
I think.
Like,
Okay, I'm gonna reveal to the
yeah.
audience, but we have an idea for an episode where the movies that we talk about are each of our respective favorite movies, and it just so happens that mine is. I mean, it switches from time to time, but right now mine is a Paul Thomas Anderson movie, and his is a Coen Brothers movie, and mine is Punch Drunk Love. That's probably my favorite movie of all time, and yours is No Country. So I think that'd be a
Yes,
cool
and I
conversation.
have yet to see Punch Drunk Love, but I really, really
Yeah,
want to
I've
see.
heard it's excellent.
I've literally
It's
heard
so
nothing but
fucking
good
good, dude.
things.
It's so fucking good.
Um, yeah, I need to see because literally the only filmmaker's like entire catalog I've seen is Tarantino, just because it's like
Hey.
it's the most easy.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get into more. I've been willing my way down on Bong Joon Ho. There's some that I want to watch that like I haven't. Like I've never seen a Tarkovsky movie. I want to see Tarkovsky. I want to see more Federico Fellini. So you know, I want to. I've only seen one Godard, the Breathless, which is like his famous one. So I want to see more Godard. I want to see just more French New Wave in general. So
Absolutely. What about you, Michael? Do you have any movies that you want to see or binges that you want to do?
I don't know, not like particularly. I just like a lot of the I've wanted to watch F1 and like just a lot of the like stuff that's
Yeah.
on.
Oh,
Like,
you want to watch the
Oscar.
Yeah.
Oscar noms? Yeah.
Yeah.
Vroom vroom.
Yeah. Oh Brother's just a fun one. I'm so glad that you recommended me this because it's.
Mhm.
I was just so happy throughout watching this, and I was happy throughout the day after watching this, and then I got home and I started watching Mulholland Drive, and then I fucking depressed after that. I was eating dinner.
Yeah,
I'm like
immediately
she
ruined.
fucking killed herself. I'm eating dinner. I'm like this. It's so sad. This woman killed herself. I don't know.
Bro, you gotta watch it in the correct order. No, no. Oh, brother, so fun,
Yeah.
so endearing.
So
and,
light.
like,
It's
and just, like,
it's a bright
yes.
movie. It's so good, and it's one of those movies that you can kind of recommend to anyone. It's like it's a fucking great movie that like most people would love, which is it is a good time. Like I don't know if I can recommend. Like I would recommend everyone see Mulholland Drive, but I don't think everyone would love Mulholland Drive. Like I love Mulholland Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
I
would
s-
would probably have a good time watching Oh Brother Where Art Thou because it's such a fucking funny movie.
It's and it really is like super iconic.
Oh yeah, no, it is.
Um,
Pretty much like every single scene in this is like super iconic, and you know the words and everything. The soggy
Yes.
bottom boys, the you are my sunshine, my only sunshine.
yeah.
The obviously
yeah.
Man of Constant Sorrow scenes are iconic. You know everything, even down to like their costumes, like the striped you know.
The Striped Prisoner.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Super, and the poster is just like incredibly iconic.
So
The
much
poster's
fun.
so good, and it
You go
reminds
to
me
any
of
like grandpa's house, they're gonna have that on DVD, guaranteed.
Oh Brother. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
probably.
I love that movie, and I figured it would be my recommendation. Yes.
Um.
That's-
Yeah, I mean, it's again, it's just I don't know, man. I can't stop saying this movie is just fucking good, but it is. It's something that I would recommend to everyone, literally pretty much everyone. So
So good.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. Do you have anything to add, Michael?
I
To
don't.
Oh
I mean,
Brother?
other than just like it's such a fun movie.
Oh brother, where shart thou?
Oh brother, where art thou? Like
Um,
it is genuinely it is such a fun movie. Like it is not. There's no like a bad part of it at all. Like it's so much fun. It's such an enjoyable watch, and I love being able to sit in Luke's couch and invade his home and watch the movie.
yeah. All right. Well, we're coming to an end for this episode.
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
What
Michael.
what
Goodbye,
crazy
Michael.
one.
Oh, are you gonna put me down?
Nah, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed
Thank
this. Hope everyone enjoyed our guest, Michael. Maybe we'll bring him back. I enjoyed
would
this
love to go
podcast. I liked having him here. Maybe we'll bring him back if people like this episode and people like him. So we'll see. I reckon we'll probably bring him back at some point. But next week it'll just be me
Yeah.
and Luke, and next week is my recommendation. So
What's the? Yeah.
I am
I'm
trying.
excited for this.
I am trying to be more pretentious with my recommendations, just because to be a little fuck, a little bitch.
Okay.
So
Okay. Tell me.
1 second. All right. My pick is the Persian film Taste of Cherry, directed
Okie
by
dokie.
Abbas Kiarostami. It's on HBO Max. Woohoo! But there's a couple of reasons why I wanted to talk about this. A lot of people rave about how amazing this film is. And I've been wanting to watch it for a very, very long time. Number 2, it's short. It's only an hour and 35 minutes, so we should get done with it soon. Number 3, I want to get into more Kiarostami, Abbas Kiarostami. And I just want to also like expand my worldview of world cinema. So I've been trying to watch more foreign stuff. So that's why I've recommended this foreign film. Yeah. And also the main actor in this, the guy who plays the protagonist in this movie, just passed away in 2025, just last year. And this is like a very beloved movie, and this is like a very beloved role for him. So yeah.
I'm looking at it right now, and I'm very excited to watch this.
What I will say is, warning to the audience, trigger warning. This is a film that deals with like ideas of like suicide and self harm. So be warned about that. But I've heard it's a very beautiful and profound movie, and I'm very excited to check it out.
2. And do you know what the main movie is for next week?
I don't know, because like I don't know how many, because I don't know. We've been talking about a few things.
I think I know what it should be.
Obviously, there's a couple options, because Sam Raimi is coming out with a new movie next week called Send Help.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
And I'm a
That
huge
movie does not look good.
Send Help.
Yeah.
Okay, I know it doesn't look good at all. I know the trailers look bad, but dude, it's fucking Sam Raimi.
Are you trusting the process?
I'm trusting. It's Sam Raimi, dude. You're a Sam Raimi fan.
Okay, but yeah, but also he's made some. I mean, yeah, I'm not really.
Multiverse of Madness.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, yes. This isn't Multiverse of Madness. He's not getting studio notes here to conform with the Marvel formula.
It just does not look good, bro. Like, I'm sorry. It looks like, yeah, it's just a woman in the office, and then she's gonna be like, it just looks so cliche.
I know, but please trust the process, dude. I guarantee there's gonna be something interesting if you want to go see that. I also saw Mercy yesterday, and it was fucking terrible. And it'd be funny to just shit on that movie.
Mercy. Because look, the movie that you recommended, it seems pretty heavy, and I enjoy ending off with something like that. But maybe we should shit on a movie.
Yeah, I mean,
because I don't think we've done that thus far.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to shit on Mercy, I'm fine with shitting on Mercy.
Let's do it. Oh my God, please.
What I will say is that there's like some funny moments in it, like really like laughably bad moments, and then there's like just chunks of just like actual boring shit in that movie. So,
Good.
I'm gonna go see. I'll go see Send Help next week, and I'll tell you how it is. I'll tell you if you should watch it.
Okay.
It wasn't good, actually.
It wasn't good. It does not look good.
I'm sorry. My boy Sam Raimi. I love that guy. I love my boy Sam Raimi. Have you seen Evil Dead 2? That's a fucking masterpiece. Evil Dead 2 is so fucking good.
I have seen Evil Dead 2. It's really good.
I love the Evil Dead trilogy.
Yes.
The whole series.
All right? Like, come on. I have faith in my boy Sam Raimi, and I'm going to come back next week, and I'm going to say in the podcast, yeah, okay, so I think Send Help was very, very good, and Sam Raimi did a great job, and we're going to talk about it next week because it's a good movie, all right? That's what we're going to say in the podcast next week, all right?
Okay. Whatever you say.
I mean, actually, what else comes out next week? I just want to see, because it's January, so this is when some slop comes out, so, but also this is when some interesting stuff comes out. Oh, shit, dude. Fucking Markiplier's Iron Lung movie comes out next week as well.
Woo, dude. Oh, I'm very excited for Iron Lung.
I don't know. It looks all right, man. I mean, I'm excited. I like Mark. I'm going to check it out. I'll watch Iron Lung.
You should have seen his face when you said that it looks all right.
It does, dude. It just looks okay. But maybe it'll be good.
I've literally just seen
the trailer. Looks alright.
I mean, not the trailer.
But like the other stuff that Markiplier's directed, like the In Space and Heist Markiplier, I found fun enough. It's nothing like too special, but I had a good time watching him.
Bro, yeah, wait, have you seen the Prime show that he made, Eric?
Yeah, the one about sleep and stuff.
The one about sleep and stuff. I don't remember what it's called. Like The Edge of Sleep or something like that. I have not seen it. Have you?
Yeah, I think that's what it's called. It was really good.
Is it TikTok slop?
No, it is not. It was very good. I very much so enjoyed that show.
There's also Arco coming out next week, which I saw the trailer for. It looks like a very Luke movie, but maybe we'll talk about it in like a couple of weeks. I don't know.
Arco, what's that?
It's currently up for best animated feature at the Academy Awards, and it's this like cool looking animated movie. Yeah, I mean, check the trailer. It's being released by Neon. It looks really interesting. The trailer looks really funny. I was laughing at some of the jokes in the trailer, and it looks like a very you movie. It looks like something that you would really connect with. So I don't know.
Okay, I'm actually kind of like, how do you spell Arco?
ARCO. What do you mean?
Okay, I didn't know if it was KO because I looked up K. Interesting. Very Interesting.
I don't know.
All right.
I think we should
I'll
just
per-
we
I'll
should just stick
perhaps
to Mercy
watch
for next
that.
week, and if you can make it to the theaters a second time, we could do like I don't know, Send Help or Iron Lung or something.
I'll probably watch Iron Lung.
I want to see Iron Lung, bro. Ooh.
Fuck. Okay, well, I'm confident about Send Help, and I guarantee you I'm gonna have a good time with it because it's Sam Raimi. I fucking love
And if
Sam
you
Raimi.
don't, you owe me
I owe you nothing.
$20.
I don't owe you anything.
I owe you nothing. No, you're right. You
All
will
right.
owe me nothing.
It's coming to the end. Thank you everybody
It is.
for listening. We really
Yes.
appreciate it. Tell your friends about this podcast. If you have anyone in your life who's into film, tell them, recommend them. Tell like I know a great podcast where two idiots talk about movies. Thank
And
you,
thank you,
Michael.
Michael.
Thank you, Michael, for being on the
No,
show.
you know what? Thank you guys for having me on, because I genuinely it has been a pleasure to be on here. I would
Yeah.
love to come back if
Yeah,
at any point
well,
you're like,
I think we should. I think we should in the future sometime at some point invite
Yeah,
you back.
Mhm.
Of course, absolutely.
Because this was
Thank
a
you,
ton of
Michael.
fun. So
Yeah.
you know what? Don't thank me.
I wish all
Thank you guys.
drive. Some will
All right,
drive again.
I don't know. Go watch some movies, guys. And you in the audience, watch a good movie. I don't know. Fucking live your life, dude. I don't know.
Mercy.
Go fucking
Watch a bad movie.
fucking I don't know. Fucking like slaughter people, like skin them, like Jimmy Crystal does. I don't know. I was trying to think of a reference because like last time I told the audience to like eliminate their competition, but like
Skin
I'm trying to
people.
think of a reference.
Roast
And there's like
people.
nothing. There's nothing in like fucking Mulholland Drive they can reference them to do. I don't know. Oh,
I
bro,
go-
go
Whoa, 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 wait,
go
hold on,
start
there's
go start a
something in Oh
folk.
Brother.
Go start a band with
Yeah,
your
go-
friends. Go start a band with your
that's-
friends.
yeah.
Don't skin people. Actually, don't do that. That's not good. That's bad and that's illegal. And it's quite
Or-
horrifying when it happens in that movie. So go
You know,
start
if
like
you
a
really do want to reference it to
start a folk
Mulholland
band,
Drive, just go
dude.
be less fun.
start a folk band with your friends. Sing like fun like little folk catchy folk tunes. You know. Wear beards and
that's what I'm
dance around
gonna
on
do.
stage. Like you go do that.
That's
Watch
what
a movie
I
and do
actually
that.
did that the other day,
All right.
Andrew.
All
right.
Thank you everyone
Thank
for
you, guys.
watching. I've been Eric Dominguez,
And I have been Luke Anaya,
And I have been Michael Capanos.
and
and this
have a good week. Have a good week. We'll see you next week.